So a few things to preference right off the get-go for this game. It is definitely like a PG-13 plus kind of stream. We're going to be swearing, we're going to be punching baddies and cracking their skulls in a bit. So, definitely know what you're getting into. If you're a regular on my channel, you probably already know what happens in some games. Michael, you monster.
We're not PG-17 though, so we get one F-bomb the whole time.
Yeah, one of
that.
us gets an F-bomb. You all roll for it at the start of the session.
That's the first roll.
Yeah, that's the first roll. This is meant to be one of those cool, grim, dank, dark settings, but, you know, don't feel bad for cracking jokes when you need to and want to. They're encouraged. I'm probably going to join in on that, because it's fun. And that's the point of D&D. Yeah, no, there's no fun allowed. This is a esports game now. Esports D&D, get it started.
Cheeki, if I'm not depressed by the end of this first session, I'm going to consider it a failure, so...
No, don't worry about it. Introductions, I suppose. I'm Cheeki, I'm the DM of this hot mess. Brain no work no more. I hate introducing myself, especially when it's my own project.
What's a fun fact about you?
Fun fact about me, I DM D&D now.
Everyone has to give one cool fact about Cheeki when they do their introduction.
Oh god, it's gonna be a real challenge.
I'm the host of this and will be hosting the VODs, and am real excited to get playing with these lads. So, I guess just going down the line, Cool Boy, who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing? Oh, there's my F-bomb.
Listen already!
Oh, damn it.
All right, well, I guess I gotta keep my language clean from now on. Hi, I'm Cool Boy Shane. I have a YouTube channel where I make animations, and I have a podcast where I talk to a lot of these lovely folks and other people in the D&D community. I also am on Twitter, and I make really dumb tweets. And my cool little fact about Cheeki here is that the reason why this has been such a slow start is that, he's on the other side of the planet, so he's upside down, all the blood's rushing to his head. It's kind of hard to, run a stream that way. So really, everybody, let's give Cheeki a hand. It's very commendable.
Yeah.
I will say it is getting very hot over here, so I'm glad we're not using webcams is all I'm saying, because you'd just be looking at a melting mess. Eldritch.
Yay.
Who are you?
Eldritch, as in Eldritch_sugar. I also have a YouTube channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as well. If you just go to a social media site and type in Eldritch_sugar, you'll probably find me. I do a lot of D&D related content. I do speed paints into animations, animatics. I'm really passionate about art, and hopefully I could make some for this campaign.
The DM's dream.
And a fun... Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore... I'm not gonna play, I'm just gonna be making art furiously in the background. And a fun fact about Cheeki is that he's a really cool dude, and I like him very much.
That is the funnest fact around.
Stole mine.
I sniped it from you.
Mine sniped.
I think that means that I'm next. I hate saying my name. Why did I choose this moniker? Fel the Lab. I go by Fel mainly. If you hear Fel, it's in reference to me, but I go by Fel the Lab, FELTHELEB. On Twitter and YouTube, I make a lot of D&D content. I think I'm the only one here who can't draw. Out of everyone, I've been described as like a cooler boy Shane, I would say.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But I do make various sort of video essay content on Dungeons Dragons on YouTube, and I also do a bit of voice acting, or at least I've done a lot of it in my past. So I'm excited. My fun fact about Cheeki is that I tried to guess on Google Maps on where he lived, and I just immediately found like a extremely old jail in the island that he lives on. So I think that is where I will. I'm just assuming that that's where he lives. He lives in a prison, or that's where he should live anyway. If you know what I mean.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I'm next. Yeah. I'm LilMrNuggets. I'm normally the DM on this stream, so this is a little strange for me. I don't have a YouTube channel. I do, but it doesn't have anything on it.
One video, you rapscallion.
Oh, I have one video that is a video diary about a campaign I ran with my high school friends. And I made it before I had my microphone, so it's not great. And my fun fact about Cheeki is that I've killed him twice in game.
We're going
Thank you for that qualifier.
I would have been very worried otherwise. Oh god, is it my turn now? Oh jeez.
Oh, no.
Hi, I go by Lion, and I don't have a YouTube either, but I'm currently working on a video for a channel called TabaxiCafe, and I also have a Twitter that goes by that same handle. But yeah, that's about it for me. And my fun fact about Cheeki is we met during the summer because lovely friend Eldritch introduced the two of us.
Aww.
And you were very, very kind.
Hi, I'm Vitamin Dieter. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm also on Twitter. I make some D&D content. I make some like other random content sometimes. But yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know everybody here, and other people that might not be here today. But the fun fact about Cheeki that I know is that we have slowly been discovering that he is indeed a raccoon.
True.
I can neither confirm nor deny these
That's
allegations.
the real reason.
That's why he's
face
not.
cams.
Yeah, he's not doing the face cams.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heat is just an excuse.
It's too hot for the human costume.
Just imagining a little raccoon just like operating like a computer and trying to get everything together. Like, stop it, guys.
He has to like run from the bottom of the costume to the top of the costume to work like the hands and the mouth. So it's very difficult for him. So please give him some space. I also see that he's muted. I don't know if he meant to do that on purpose.
No, I was just copy and pasting links and whatnot.
Whenever he makes his raccoon noises, he has to mute himself.
Yeah.
So.
Little garbage break, little trash break.
Little trash break.
Doesn't want the sound of the garbage can falling over coming into mic.
It took me years to break this facade.
Now I have to start all over again.
Now I'll start it again. Oh. I'm like a reverse furry. That's a phrase you should never hear. Yeah, well, thank you, everyone, for showing up. I guess it is time to get heckin' started.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. Let's throw on, that sweet carriage amp. Oh, no, it's drowned by music we're listening to. Let me grab him. No, I got him.
Okay, you got it.
No stress, boys.
So close.
No.
This is just building up the anticipation.
It is, it's fine.
The Antissa.
Everybody leans in.
Don't you dare do that. Save it to the very end. I dare you.
So we started?
Yeah, we'll cut into the live screen of the game. We are using Roll20, as is a norm on this channel, because we gotta love it. And I'll switch this to the BRB when we come back to it. Alright, so a little exposition's gonna be going on right now. In this world, recently there was a huge bad plague, as is classic with any grimdark setting. This kingdom of Old Ava was completely plunged into darkness and went to absolute bollocks. Very soon after that happened, the king of this place completely held up inside his castle and said screw y'all to all his subjects and just left them to fend for themselves. The neighboring kingdoms were like, we don't want that, so they cut off all boundaries and borders to this place and basically embargoed it from the world. In very recent times, months in fact, this strange blue crystal-like orb rose above the keep of this town, which is what our little symbol is. And ever since that happened, neighboring kingdoms have been very suspicious of what it is and do not like that it exists. They don't trust it, they don't want it there, so they're sending in people to deal with what's going on. So they're sending in small task forces to go see what it is, in promise of some reward, under contract that they can never come back, but that's fine. Just sign the dotted line. Which is what our 6 brave adventurers did. So we'll jump into the opening scene. This gang of rapscallions are all kind of bunched up in the largest cart they could find, and are now heading on their way to the Kingdom of Old Eva to figure out what on earth's going on there, with maybe some of their own goals in mind in the background. The rain's hitting the top of your carriage. Who wants to introduce their lovely character first? Because I'm sure people are very interested in who these folks are. The man on the top driving it bangs on the roof and tells you it's no rush.
We're all new here. I guess I can go first. My name is Silas. It's a pleasure to meet you. And the man saying this is a large tabaxi lion man wearing a kind of banged up suit of chainmail and plate armor with kind of a large blue kind of gambeson shirt on top of it. And he has kind of gray streaks in his long blonde mane and is kind of looking at people's faces with like some mild anticipation.
Hey, there's the boy.
There is the man.
After he speaks, the large, sort of hulking half-orc next to him, in the dark clothes, got the mask on over his face, kind of like a knight's visor, kind of turns to him and says, 2 hours in a carriage, and now we're introducing ourselves?
I thought it would be a good time, at least to get some starting ground.
Just kind of turn from him and look over the other assembled people and say, well, the name's Viridian. How do you do? There, I'm done. And just goes to continue just looking out the window.
The woman sitting across from Viridian, with the flame-like hair, bright orange skin, 2 little nubs for horns, seems as though she had been kind of bouncing on her seat this whole time in anticipation for this, kind of lets out a breath and says,
oh, thank God, I thought nobody was going to introduce themselves. My name is Ra. I'm a pirate. I'm happy to meet you all. I'm ready for this adventure. How do you do?
Oh. I guess next to her, the purple skin furball kind of goes, looks down at her, and he's probably like reaching the roof of the carriage right now.
Yeah.
To his head.
All sides of this caravan are completely packed, but that seat there, like, you two on the sides of this purple man, you are like very squished.
It's a good thing that smallest people, I assume, are next to him. And so he turns to the flamed-haired a woman next to him, and he's just like, "Oh, they call me Comet. So I'm sorry, I'm not very good with names. So yeah, I'm just glad we started talking. I haven't talked to people in a while, so is this usually how it goes?"
Traditionally, when meeting new people, it's usually a little rough.
You're doing great.
Well, thank you. Silas, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try
And
to remember
you'll extend out a mighty hand.
that. I reach for the hand and I grab it and then I look him in the eyes and I'm like, now what do we do?
Oh, you do this, and I start shaking the hand slowly.
Oh, I hold on a little too long.
All right. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Can I ask what you meant when you said that you haven't talked to anyone in a while? You don't see the voice not attributed to the three people that have already talked is coming from the Warforged over in the corner. I say that it's coming from him because he has no mouth. But he did speak. Flotsam is a steel Warforged with wooden components, wearing a brown old tri-corner hat with a kind of a long kind of torn and wind-weathered coat. He has very piercing red eyes, but no other facial features to speak of.
Well, I've just I haven't really been around anyone to talk to for that look like any of you. I've talked to things, but not really anything that can talk back.
That doesn't make any sense. You've talked.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, buddy.
Well,
Don't worry, we're all weird here.
Oh, okay. And I'll just kind of sit back and be like, I think I'm doing good.
What was that?
Oh. What's your name?
I'm going to look over to Raw as if for permission to answer that question.
His name's Flotsam. He's my best friend and he's an awesome musician. Flotsam, you should play us a song.
Oh.
Would that be amenable to the rest of the people in the cart?
I'd rather you didn't. I'm trying to read over here. The half-elf woman in this extremely fancy, probably expensive outfit kind of looks up from this weathered tome to kind of give you a side glance. I'm really trying to focus over here, and it's a bit distracting.
But I haven't started playing yet.
I'm just cutting you off preemptively.
Understood.
So, is this book that important?
I mean,
you feel the book start to shake in your hand as it's addressed. It feels nervous.
Oh, I get it.
The half-elf woman kind of pulls the book a little bit closer to her and kind of like gives the top of it a little pat, seemingly to comfort it. She looks at the five other companions and says, "My name is Adelaide, if you need to refer to me."
Well, hi. It's nice to meet you. and I'll kind of like subtly pat the book on my side, and I'm just like, mine doesn't talk, or mine doesn't move.
She like immediately pulls the book away from your hand, and kind of on the other side of her.
Okay.
Please don't touch that. It's personal.
Ooh, okay. I understand.
Were we to all bring a book?
I mean, I got my little notebook. And he pulls out like a tiny little spindly red notebook that just says recipes. If you need it.
If I need what? A book?
I don't know.
Understood.
Can I see that? And I point to the recipe book.
Yeah. Sure. Just be a little careful. It's a little weak. And he passes it over.
Or I start reading the recipe book.
What is in your recipe book? Are they actual recipes or?
Some of it is just like genuine good home cooking, just like farm foods, how to make bread, some travel recipes, how to jerk meat. And
Phrasing.
And then in the margins of some places, there's just like little scribbling of just like doodles of people. They're not good, but they're there.
I'm looking very intently at this book.
So we cut back a bit, and it feels so awkward in this carriage, mainly because you were all kind of just stuffed in here without having met each other at all. Except for those of you who already know each other, of course, but you signed some paperwork and they kind of just pointed you over to a cart and then just stuffed you into it. But before you could even ask what was going on, you were already going down the road, squished into this cart, just staring at each other. And while you don't know each other, you can definitely tell from each other kind of what you each are in terms of an adventurer or person. Those of you who are piratey definitely recognize the name Viridian, though you're not sure why on earth someone with a prestigious name of like some grand pirate would be here in the same card as you. As far as I'm aware, you two are big pirates, but not big pirates. And the name Viridian is definitely a huge name among pirates.
Flotsam has moved to get just a better angle on Viridian specifically, and is just kind of... I mean, in the only way... Well, he has one expression, and it is blank stare. And so I'm pointing that blank stare over Viridian's way to just kind of size him up as I would.
Silas kind of like tucks himself into the chair a little bit more.
It's like the thing where he like
gaze.
sort of like leans over to get a better positioning.
Flotsam, it's rude to stare.
Apologies.
That's okay. Hey, why are you in this carriage? Aren't you like some big hotshot pirate?
Pirate? Adelaide like kind of looks alarmed.
Kind of just get like a big half-orc grin, tusks fully flared towards the rest of the cart and say, "That's the word for it. Not ashamed of it." Kind of give a look to the two other who I definitely pick up the pirate vibes from, and say, I imagine we all have our reasons. Mine probably not too different from yours, all things considered. You can use your imagination.
Or you can tell me. That's fine too. If you don't want to answer, that's no big deal.
I was going to say, Ra, that I disagree. with your evaluation.
Huh?
I disagree with Viridian's evaluation of us. That for some reason, the reason that he does what he does is similar to the reason that we do what we do. It is my understanding that Viridian is a man of great stature in the rings, in the circles in which he associates, has far more than the two of us.
She's just kind of like squinting, like, just, like clearly like in thought, like, all right.
Yeah, I think Viridian is also fairly confused.
Honestly, I'm more interested in this big guy next to me. You're like, what, 9 feet tall?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm bigger than most of you from what I can see, which is why it was so hard for me to sit down here. I'm sorry, by the way, if I'm getting in the way. There's not really...
No, that's actually pretty cool. Say, do you want to join my pirate crew?
What does that entail?
Well, you get to sail on the ocean, you get to go on adventures and be free, and sometimes you get to, like, steal stuff from people, but, like, that's kind of like a minor thing. We just sort of do that to get by.
Flotsam pulls out, like, a thing of, like, paper, like, just, like, some paperwork.
Pirate bureaucracy?
Well...
It's important to have a log.
Oh. And I'm supposed to sign this?
It's just a piece of paper that says pirate, and then there's like an X for you to sign your name.
Pirate with a question mark?
Yeah. Well,
We still don't know what position you'd be best for, but, you know, we'll figure that out.
I like the freedom, but I don't want to steal from people. I'll save this for later, and I'll like fold it and put it in a pocket that I have.
Understood.
Adelaide, after everyone's kind of announced themselves as pirates, your book has kind of been vibrating like a phone with like a phone calling you.
She kind of like holds it a little closer and like as quietly as possible tries to whisper like, "It's okay, you don't have to worry."
Adelaide, you said nothing about no pirates on this adventure.
Oh, do you think I knew there'd be pirates? Shut up!
This is why you should always
And then she
ask.
like tries to regain her composure a little.
Roll perceptions, everyone.
First roll.
Yeah, first roll. Oh, damn.
Really perceptive.
I mean, it's a small space. There's not too much to see.
Yeah.
So you... Yeah, well, I guess, Eldritch, roll a stealth to see how... See what they got to beat.
Alright. One second.
As Aldrich rolls, I just want to add, as the talk of pirates has
Oh!
Silas is getting progressively more nervous.
Well, only Comet hears you. Or being you're right next to them, I guess, and they got big ears.
It does talk.
Do you say that out loud?
I mean, I say it out loud, but not like in a strong voice.
In shock and awe.
And probably enough for Adelaide at least to hear.
She like looks away from her book to kind of give Comet a concerned look.
I don't understand this look, so I just keep looking at her.
With the perception comment, you can also see like the cover of this book seems to have like a Zelda Sheikah-esque eye inscribed onto it, and you swear it's like staring right at you when you're looking at it. But you've had the same thing with paintings before. Where it just always looks like they're watching you no matter where you are.
Okay.
And Flotsam is across the cart, also doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Lots of uncomfortable staring in this pirate
Yeah.
game.
Good thing you got your shades
all I
on,
can
man.
do.
Adelaide kind of like notices that two people are now staring at her book. She kind of like clears her throat, like. So, moving on, is there anything else you wish to announce about yourselves? Any particular skills that would be important? Something to make a note of? Clearly trying to like, draw people's attention away.
I'm really good at starting fires. I can sail a boat. Yeah, that's kind of long and short of it.
I can help sail a boat as well.
I can't say much for sailing because that's a bit out of my forte. But I can drive a cart, and I'm pretty good with my hammer.
There is like no room in this cart to even unsheath or brandish any weapon.
Are you like a builder? Like, do you build stuff with your hammer, or like, what's going on with that?
I used to be a farmer. Keep that short and simple.
Well, I think you chose a good career path change, because that sounds really boring.
If you are no longer a farmer, then what are you now?
An adventurer, I guess. It's the best thing I can think to call it. I don't know, this is actually my first time really doing something like this. It's decently exciting.
I think I'm okay with the hammer too. As I look over to Silas, I was like, yeah, maybe we could learn a thing or two about each other. Apart from that, I know the stars.
When you say that, you hear like as Ross' neck just like cranes look at you, and she goes,
You personally know the stars?
Well, I know where they are, and I know what we've called them.
Well, of course, everybody knows where they are. They're up in the sky, silly.
Oh, so you do too?
I like you. You're funny.
As you've been traveling, at some point you felt like the sturdy ground of like paved stone turned to dirt, and then turned to like bridge runs, as like the wheels are kind of like clunking over one panel of wood at a time. And very shortly after that, you feel kind of one side of the whole carriage kind of lurch inward as you hear wood break kind of near the front, and a whole bunch of horses start kind of whirring up and whining and neighing in a bit of worry. And I would like all of you to, at this point, roll one other stat that we are kind of going to get during the game here, and this is going to be your luck stat.
Oh.
So I want you all to roll another 4d6, drop the lowest. And this is your luck throughout the game. This one roll, no redos,
Oh no.
no ifs, ands, or buts. Let's see how lucky you are in the moment right now.
I thought we weren't doing luck, and I was so excited.
46 drop the lowest.
Drop the lowest, yeah.
Oh!
You're pretty lucky.
17.
What's the code for roll?
Slash R, space,
Slash
4d6.
Okay.
Yeah, just get 4 ones.
Let's see. That's not too bad.
Okay, well.
So 46 dropped the lowest.
Yep.
That's 6, baby.
You got 6 luck.
12 for Comet.
Oh. This happens every time.
Yeah, you have that for the other character as well.
No, I had worse for.
Oh, you had worse.
Lizzie.
All right.
Talk about down on your luck.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, you could have 6. I mean,
That's true.
So, if everyone could add as like, it's hard to find a spot to add this, but I found the best spot is to add it as like the first attack on your attack list. Just kind of untick all the damages and just proficiency, and then just put in what your modifier would be, and like a little note to tell you what it is. But it's never gonna change. So.
Okay.
I mean, it might
So
change. I could add an item somewhere down the line.
Can we not ability score increase our luck?
No.
Oh, that was on accident. I throw a punch.
Yeah, so like change the strength or whatever it is to just nothing, and then make the plus
Damage.
0 just either plus or negative, whatever it would be for your
negative
score.
for me.
Oh,
Yeah, 6 is like a -2 luck, isn't it?
Ow.
So is a 7.
Oh,
I'm gonna make a little attempt here. Cool.
yeah,
Yep.
that's about right.
Ugh.
Oh, I must have done something
What?
wrong.
It's not minus
Yeah.
6, it just is a 6.
Let me have a look at your comment.
There we go. I think I got it.
You have a lot of just blank.
Very good.
I use those as bookmarks.
Oh no.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So what did you
Oh,
get?
no,
Did
no,
you get any? Got 5, 10, 12. You have a +1.
Yeah, I got a +1 to luck, but I don't
And to
know
be
how to-
clear, on my I rolled, I got my
yeah, that should be
6,
the
and then
one.
the first time I successfully rolled luck, I got a natural 1.
Yeah.
Fitting, I guess.
Well, you're getting it out of the way now, so for the rest of the game,
Yeah.
you're gonna be lucky.
Oh, you gotta keep the attack ticked, I guess, to roll the attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah, you
well,
gotta do that.
Gotcha.
this probably won't even really be a big deal.
Yeah, no,
Come
on.
it'll be fine. Okay, so
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Eldritch, nice.
I would like as good
Hate you.
as and some of bad those are. We're going to now have you roll your first luck for this game.
Can Eldritch keep hers? Is
Oh.
that
Yeah, can I keep mine?
Sadly not.
I'll keep my 1 if she gets to keep the crit.
Yeah, I'll keep my 1.
Okay,
Alright.
one.
Here we go.
Oh,
I have the highest modifier and rolled the worst.
Yep, it's about.
We'll give it a sec.
Yeah, don't cut yourself off just yet.
luck roll.
You got the
jinxed
highest
it.
roll so far.
Okay,
Oh, I tied with deer.
matched.
All right, so 16 was the highest luck amongst the ones. Yeah, so you feel like the front right of this this cart kind of like cave in a little, and you all like lurch to that corner rather quickly, and as you're kind of trying to recover, you hear like the driver just shout, "Ah, hell!" And then you just feel the entire cart just like start falling through the whatever bridge you're on right now.
Oh no.
And you
Eldritch
plummet.
scream.
Yeah, there's
Silas screams.
and we kind of get this like faraway shot of the cart kind of falling down into a chasm as the camera kind of pans upwards, and we get like the title card for the series.
Oh jeez.
Just like 20 minutes of being awkward, and then we all die.
Yeah,
Yeah, great campaign, everyone.
yeah.
I had a lot of fun. I think
Rocks don't
next
fall,
time-
you fall.
Let's see.
You know, I've been wanting to try Blade Singer for my next character.
Yeah, if you guys want to roll out new characters, we'll have another weird cart, right? I just really didn't like these characters at all, so I just... we will bring you to your next map. So, after a while, some of you kind of awake. Oh, that was perfect. Oh my god. We'll drag you here and I'll shift ping you over to where you are right now. Give me some like rain ambience. Thundery ambience, DM boy.
I'm not the DM anymore, Cheeki.
DJ boy. I'm gonna say DJ.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, DJ boy.
Come on, DJ boy. So, those of you who rolled the highest luck, being Comet and Flotsam, you both kind of awake. You kind of feel like rain hitting your face, and that's like the first sensation you feel. Oh, Flotsam, you not really, but you know.
I have no sensation.
Yeah. You're just like staring up at the sky and like rain's hitting your like eye visor things.
You boot up.
Yeah, you reboot.
Yeah. You hear the Windows 98 starting sound.
And as you two kind of come to a little, you sit up and you can feel your like clothes and like backpack being kind of rummaged through. And when you kind of like rub your eyes or reset your optics, you can see that there are these like weird little creatures, small in terms of size, but they got these like huge teeth and bright green eyes, and they're kind of just like scrounging through your stuff right now. The one in front of you, Flotsam, kind of has your instrument of choice, and he's kind of just looking at it, really confused. And Comet, one of them seems to have what do you have on you? What do you have that he now has?
Always the best question for the DM to ask.
Yeah, what do you have?
What do you have on you?
What did you have on you?
Yeah.
I guess in my bag, there would only really be a hunting trap in there.
Well, yeah, he's holding that. He's like,
oh,
didn't allow that.
Remotely activate it. Just let it.
Hey, little guy.
As soon as you talk, he freaks out, like dropping the trap, and it like clamps on the ground and like makes him jump again. And you can see that all of the ones around, like your party, seem to also be looting the rest of you. And it kind of like hisses at you, it's like, "Wah!" And he starts like running backwards, trying to drag the hunting trap away.
Okay.
Are these things? So is everyone else asleep right now?
Yeah, but you guys are slowly coming to now that you heard like the clamping of a trap and something like screech in terror.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of me if it's going through my stuff.
All right. Let's roll initiative, but you can get your free attack.
Oh gosh.
Make sure to select your little dude when you roll them. By the way, but I can add your initiative thing's messed up. Comment. You might want to fix that.
No, the thing is tiebreaker.
Yeah, but it's like your like initiative is still just as like 0 plus your tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, because
you have a negative. Yeah, okay, yeah. You literally rolled in that one. Okay.
So for some reason, how do I select my token? Because for some reason it like won't let me do that.
You can't like click on your boy. You might have like your.
Oh, I got him now.
You have to like get your select move.
Yeah. I had the wrong tool open.
Yeah. So if you click on your token and in the top left, you should see the little initiative button.
Yeah, I rolled it. I think I did it right. I'm on the initiative now.
Initiative for all the boys. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm a little lost. So
You are?
click on the token.
Yeah, so you click on your token, and then in the top left, next to the little select move, there should be a little button that says initiative.
I only see like a red circle with a black dot.
In the left of your screen by the arrow, like by the like
the very top left.
Oh.
Yeah, it hides it.
There you go.
Also, if you click on your token just on the map and then hit initiative from your sheet, it still works.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So let's zoom out a little. Still need to get some like royalty-free combat music because that either it's way too intense or is copyrighted. Yeah. All right. So one of the little dudes got really well. But yeah, you get your free hit attack if you want Flotsam.
Oh, lot.
Okay, so just I guess I would just try to nothing fancy, but just try to pull out my rapier and give it a little slice.
Yeah, give him a stab. You do not have advantage, sadly.
Oh, did I click the wrong thing?
No, it just auto rolls advantage unless you like tell it not to do that.
Yeah, in the top of your sheet, there's like advantage, normal, and disadvantage.
Interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me put that back to normal. Apologize. Do you want me to roll it again, or you just want to take the first number?
Let's roll again. Sure, let's be nice. Hey.
Let's get the.
All right. Yeah. So you stab at this thing, and when you stab it, it feels like you're just stabbing through pure meat. There is like nothing to this creature but like hardened flesh, hence his name. So you stab him for 4, and he like drops your fiddle or whatever you have, and he kind of like screeches at you holding his stab wound, which doesn't like no blood comes out of this wound when you stab him.
I am going to pick up, if I can, the fiddle, and the only one who's up is Comet. Is that right?
Yeah, everyone else is like kind of awake, but you can tell Comet is like up and ready. Everyone else is like just waking up now.
I'm going to take my violin, and I'm going to play a single note, and I'm going to give bardic inspiration to Comet.
Hey.
Alright, so Comet will give you a little it's like a cool little music symbol we can use for.
I usually do the heart.
Yeah, the like little heart circle.
Aww.
Alright, you're inspired.
Oh, I can finally hear that song you promised.
This scab all the way on the far right, kind of like sitting on the ledge of the cliff here, is going to just try and like long shot throw a rock at someone. He just grabs like a nearby rock. It's gonna be with disadvantage. The only one he can reach is Silas, so he's gonna roll with disadvantage to see if he can hit Silas with a rock. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, he got a 16.
Oh.
Does that hit you? Does a 16 hit Silas?
That's my armor class.
Oh, get him!
Oh,
I can't. Oh, right, wrong screen. Right. Oh, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock just soars through the sky and like clocks you right on the nose as you're waking up. Not a good thing to be feeling as soon as you wake up. And then as a bonus action, he is going to like scurry up the cliff screaming. Just Wah! Wah! Then it is you then, Silas. You kind of sit up abruptly, your nose kind of bleeding a little as you just got clocked with a rock.
Just kind of put my hand to like the wound that is on my face, look at the blood, just like, you little, and just deck this one right here. Not even using my maul or anything.
Just gonna punch him. That definitely is. As you punch, he gets like, even with that, he just gets laid out. He just like falls back like a sack of potatoes.
And then I like start to stand up and growl at the other one that's near my stuff.
Alright, I'll allow an intimidation.
Yeah. No. Let's see.
Oh. Nice.
Ooh.
Let's see if they have... Oh, they do not have a lot of wisdom. Yeah, no. He looks very scared.
And then, that'll be my turn.
Nice. I assume you stand up so you're not prone as well.
Yeah.
I assume you did the same thing too, Flotsam?
Yeah, I thought I was standing up. I thought I was standing up as well, but
yeah.
I stab and then stand up or whatever makes sense. Yeah, I will.
This little dude who just got laid out gets up, and since he was in the vicinity, let's see how good he does against the intimidation as well. Terrible. He is going to disengage and run with his stubby little feet pretty quickly. They kind of like tuck and roll a little. Their arms kind of reach down to where their feet are, and they got like really stubby feet, but they kind of run on all fours, but still upright. He can disengage as a bonus action, so he does that, and he's going to throw a stone at you.
Oh no. Silas.
As he's running though, so he's not in disadvantage. I put a 21, Jesus Christ. These stones. I keep clicking on the wrong monitor. For another 5 bludgeoning. Jesus. That is like near max damage for both of them.
We need to get like the bonk sound effect.
Yeah.
Bonk.
One on the cliff up here is, you guessed it, gonna throw a rock at Silas.
Take a big guess. It's Rock Silas time.
He misses though, sadly. And he also screams and climbs up the cliff. Just
Stoned to death the first session.
right.
Let's do this.
The one in front of you is deathly afraid. He is going to disengage as a bonus action, run 30, which is to the cliff, and he's just going to start climbing up. He's terrified. The Hellion, you kind of rub your eyes. You're awake by now. You can hear kind of like Silas like getting pinged and him shouting in pain every now and again.
I'm gonna leap to my feet because there's a fight about, and I'm all
There is
about
a
a fight. Do I have all my things? Did they take any of my?
You seem to have all things on check.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my. Let's see. It's raining, so I'm gonna pull out my 2 scimitars, and I'm gonna rush up to the scab that's near my buddy Flotsam.
The poor guy.
The little man.
This little, and he will taste my blade.
His like eyes widen as he brings his hands up to defend himself. He's like,
Yeah, not gonna help. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. One with the attack action. I'll use a bonus action with my offhand weapon. So let's do the first attack.
Get him. That will. That'll miss. Like, well, it doesn't really miss. You kind of just like get into this thing, but it doesn't seem to get through his like outer scabby hide.
I'm gonna try again with the other. Yeah.
Oh, that definitely gets.
Nice.
Okay, so it's just I'm not gonna roll the damage from there because I don't add offhand damage. It's just gonna be a d6 flat. So hopefully it's not a 1. It's a 2.
Yeah,
2 damage.
Not a 1.
certifiably not a 1.
A massive 2 damage.
Oh,
First
this thing is
turn,
looking
feeling great.
bad.
He looks upset about it. He like holds his hand up and like he's like waving it about, screeching. He does not like being stabbed and slashed.
Yeah, I don't like my friend getting attacked and stolen from, so, you know. I guess I'll as a free action, before ending my turn, I'll say,
You best get out of here if you know what's good for you.
that's it.
He looks like he doesn't understand a word of what you're saying. Adelaide.
Oh, okay. So I guess, yeah, Adelaide is just, like, finally coming to. Here's a big question. Has this creature touched my book?
No. As you kind of sit up, you can see that your book has kind of been embedded into the dirt underneath you.
Oh, that must have hurt my ribs if I fell on my book.
The ground here is very, like there's a good, 4 inches of mud beneath you. So it's more just, indented into the mud. If you, peel it out, there's a perfect, just rectangle in the mud.
Well, my book is there, but there's this gross little creature in front of me.
Yeah, he looks like he has the same expression you would have looking at him as he's looking at you.
So I'm going to push myself up a bit. With my other hand, I'm going to grab my book from under me and pull it out.
You're it's just a loud
I open it and flip through a few pages. I put my hand down and seemingly lift a rune off of it.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Oh, just gonna flamethrower this nerd. Hell yeah!
But there's another little guy behind him.
Yeah, you can kind of scorch the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they got to roll a dex save, do they not?
Yep.
Let us see how well they fare. Against 14. All right. Well, the one at the back seems to make it, but the one in the front seems to get completely toasted. 10 damage.
I mean, he kind of took it point blank.
Yeah. You kind of cauterize a scab somehow. He's still up, but he's kind of woozy and kind of strutting backwards a bit as you've kind of melted him into a weirder pile of flesh. And the one at the back only takes 5, but he's running around screaming on fire.
The Hellion sees this display of fire prowess and is
Hell yeah, now that's what I'm talking about!
Adelaide will kind of shout back, "I'm busy!"
I assume you stand up as well, so you're not prone.
Yes, so I'm no longer prone. And that'll be my turn.
Viridian.
Alright, so as I kind of come to, first things first, I check that the mask is still firmly in place. Can I give it the adjust so it looks good?
Yeah.
So does this thing have something for my backpack?
No, when you woke up, all you could see through your kind of visor slits was just 2 green eyes staring at you, as if it was gonna pull the mask off, but then it heard sounds and turned around to hear what's going on.
I give it a boot to the face.
Just punted.
I cast boot.
Oh, 9 ain't good. You hit him, but it's hitting just a slab of meat. Doesn't seem to react too much to it. Like, turns around rubbing the back of its head. Like, eh?
Offended, I'd stab it in the chest. Pull out the blade and just stab it firmly in the gut.
Oh yeah, that gets him. Ooh. Yeah, there is a dude within 5 feet. Technically, well, yeah, that's 5 feet in my calculations.
Put a little 2 on there. Stack a little 2 on top of that.
Not a 1.
Not a 1.
Not a 1. Yes, you pierce right through this thing, and he kind of like, his jaw kind of drops as he looks utterly betrayed.
Oh no.
Do you do anything else?
No, I'm good. I stand up from prone at that point, but that'd be about it.
Fair enough. So as you stand up,
provoke?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You're not leaving his threat zone.
All right.
As you get up, you can see next to you is your trusty steed. Next to you has also kind of like gotten up out of the dirt. Your faithful companion, Whirlwind.
Oh, did he fall down too?
Yeah. He seems completely fine, though.
I give him the once-over. Is he good? No broken legs?
Yeah, seems to be completely fine. Which is weird, because now that you look up, you fell like a fair distance. Like, the card itself is trashed. But you feel fine.
You know this horse?
Yeah, you and the horse look fine.
A known horse?
A horse with a name?
I share. I make eye contact with my horse.
My horse?
He stares.
And I say,
Dude, where's my horse?
You alright?
It neighs.
Alright, and then I want to grab the reins and swing onto its back and say, Whirlwind! And then hop on.
Oh no, wait a minute. This is the Lone Ranger. What's going on?
Is this some kind of like ocean horse for pirates?
Yeah, wow, a pirate with a horse.
You know what they asked me about it, man?
You guys asked too many questions about the horse.
Exactly.
Well, we're just now learning about there being a horse.
Yeah.
I also did not know
That's my turn, though.
Loki thought the horse was a corpse of a horse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A horse corpse.
It got better.
Sort of a horse corpse.
The little scab next to you, still Comet, is just gonna try and bite onto you. It opens its mouth and like this just weird array of teeth that don't seem to lead anywhere. Like there's no like throat or like anything else extra in the mouth other than just teeth. But it's gonna try and munch onto you. I assume you're still prone, so it has advantage.
Oh, am I prone? Okay.
Yeah, because no, you woke up in time. You could have gotten up if you wanted to.
I think so, but
probably won't.
Well, we can say if you allow that, then yeah.
No, yeah. You got the same luck, so I allowed. Yeah, so he kind of like bites onto like your shin guard and is kind of just like held on like a dog, trying to like stop you from moving or something.
Oh, hey. Are you hungry, little guy?
It growls.
Okay.
The one over by you, Flotsam, and the Hellion, is going to disengage as a bonus action, beat feet over here, kind of throwing a rock at you, Flotsam, as he runs away. Going for that stone, as he lobs it at you. A 19. These dudes are good with their stones. I keep clicking on the wrong screen. Sorry, fellas. Ooh, for 6 bludgeoning damage. It, like, pings you right on the forehead and knocks off your hat.
Oh no, his hat!
No!
No! 6 damage?
Yeah, 6 points of bludgeoning. as it reaches down, picking up another stone out of the mud and like kind of doing like the threatening motion of like I'll do it again.
Okay.
And I do it again.
11 is this dude up here, who is going to.
Did it run away out of a threatened square at all? Or?
Yeah, disengaged as a bonus action.
I see. Gotcha.
Because they got that. This dude is going to kind of climb up this hill a bit and throw a rock at the back of your head. Comet.
All right. See how that fares.
Wow. 17. Damn.
Ooh, my
that...
armor class is 18.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You're like reaching back to like pull off your shield off your back, and you hear like a rock hit the back of it.
Oh. Heavy rain.
So sure. Is it hail? He looks incredibly defeated by you not even acknowledging him. He thought that was a good rock thrower. He's known as like the most rock throwiest scab there is.
Yeah, he's like based his whole identity around it, and now that he's like faltering, doesn't know who he is.
All of the other scabs are like looking over at him, like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, they're laughing, they're giggling, and he's blushing. Flotsam, it's back to you though.
Question: are these things like because I think you said earlier that they don't understand us? Are these things like speaking a language or anything to like?
Not really. They just seem to be full of like shouts, grunts, screams, and like screaming.
Okay. Can I get within a 15 foot? Is there like a way to do like a cube thing, like to see? Let's say I had a 15. I wanted to cast a spell that, let's just say, made a 15-foot cube from myself.
Yeah, let's
Is there a way
get
to see that?
15-foot cube. If we go into your token thing, put in 15 feet. That is way more than 15 feet. Got to like half it? What's half of 15? 7.5?
7.5, yeah.
That would be your...
Okay, I'm just going to see how far I can move. I can move 30. Can I get up by that one scab up, the one that's kind of to the right of Comet, with my 30 feet of movement, and get in a way that hits the maximum number of that guy right there?
Yeah, if you were to run... you could probably get
I got
2.
30 feet of...
What's your speed, Flotsam?
That would kind of be your
my
best
speed
bet.
Is 30.
Yeah, you can get up there.
You would get
Can
an
I-
attack
can I move
from
to the
this
left?
dude, though.
That's fine. Can I move to the left a little bit so as to get both Comet and the other?
Yeah, if you
scab
want to
that's
get
right by
like,
him?
if you want to get the double.
That's fine. I'm okay with getting him in the range of the attack.
All right.
No, I mean like, can you?
Nice.
Can you like if you move down because I want to hit the I want to hit the scab at the bottom. Will I hit Adelaide if I do that one or just Comet?
That'll be fine.
I will move there then. I will suffer the attack of
All right.
the opportunity.
He's going to try
If you
and
want it,
bite
I'll
onto you
first.
as you run past. Getting a 7, so yeah, he just kind of gets like a shin full of metal.
Shin full of metal.
Yeah, he goes to bite and
I'm
it's just
going-
like a clang as you run past.
That's my new band name.
I am going to pull out, and I'm using a guitar to make these noises, but
Yeah.
I do have a violin. I am going to pull out my, have my violin out, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at first level.
Nice.
So that will be 10. It is a Constitution save, and with just allowed of music.
Holy crap.
So that Comet's going to have to make that as well.
Yeah, you're going to make a con save, Comet.
Here we go. 11.
Ooh.
That's a fail.
So yeah, you take 10 points of damage, Comet.
Oh no!
Unless you can add the Bardic Inspiration to a save.
I
I don't think you
can.
can.
Right? Are you sure?
Here.
Is that
You might be
just
right.
for Valor Bards?
Yeah, I think it's certain bars.
Adds it to ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So it can
Or
add
saving
it. Can
throw.
add it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is it a D4?
It's a D6.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Well,
Well, I think you're also launched 10 feet if you get hit by this. Yeah.
Anyone? So I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Combat, like, you've never really been launched before. Like, being launched is a weird sensation for a big dude. But you kind of like just like Dragon Ball Z slide through the mud and like kind of bump up against whirlwind.
So this one,
no,
this one will get launched into this
saved.
One. Oh my god!
One rolled a crit, one rolled a 21, and one rolled a 22. So
for what it's worth,
all take 5.
For what it's worth, I wanted to also add that any unsecured objects completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from me, and there's also a thunderous boom audible up to 300 feet.
Rock shrapnel goes...
Yeah, like a lot of mud just like flies everywhere. The scab in front of you, Adelaide, though, is actually killed by it, even though it's at half. So he kind of just like seizes up and like fizzles out and clumps to the ground.
It was worth it. I'm sorry, comment, but it was worth it.
The other two are like covering their ears and like just whirring around in absolute anger.
New music.
You're just not ready for this music, Comet?
Let's call it rock and roll.
And you're fine up there, Rudy, but you did get jostled by a comet.
Comet would flying.
Yeah. Alright, so we can turn off your aura, and it is this dude's turn. Who kind of seeing that, let's see how cozy he is with sticking around.
Flotsam.
He doesn't.
Since I use the Bardic thing, does it go away?
Yeah, so it goes away from you. So you don't have that little dot anymore, the little heart thing.
This dude is going to run, trying to get to this cliff edge to start climbing it. But as he does, he is going to toss a rock at the back of the head of Flotsam.
Oh.
Who just exploded and scared him. 11, I don't think, hits you? No, you're 15. So you feel like a rock hit you, but it doesn't hurt. It's fine. Little dude in front of you is just going to try and bite you. Getting an 18, he'll get you. For 3 piercing, Flotsam. Yeah. So the little dude in front of you kind of just bites onto like your thigh and it sinks into some of the wood you're made out of.
Ooh. Gotcha.
Does not feel great. This scab ascends to its scabby heaven. I miss him. Comet!
He will be missed. I get up. I look over to the horse, and I'll be like, sorry about that, buddy. And then
just look at him indignantly as he gets off my horse.
I'll wipe myself down, and I'll say like, "Oh well, I don't think we're doing as well as I hoped we would." That only heals one person. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna say, here, let's make sure we're safe. I go up to this scab right here, and I try to shoo him away with my hammer. So I'll be like, get going. And I'll try to hit him. Hey!
Oh. Just like golf swing him.
Yeah, king!
Like it's croquet.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just like wind up and beat him, and he just like kind of tumbles backwards over by your feet, Flotsam.
And I think, what can I do as a bonus action?
You got healing word.
I'll do healing word. Yeah. I'll do healing word on. I'll go ahead and heal Flotsam.
All right.
Like, good job. Can I hear music that won't hurt me? Cast. There you go.
I say, I don't know, can you? And then I cast Vicious Mockery on comment.
So you heal for 7 heal points.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
So the dent in your forehead and the living wood you
Like
seem to
a
be made
out.
from, just buffs out. Yeah, just bonk.
Mechanic. And I think I will. I'll just make sure I have my shield up. Over my head, I guess, like trying to shield me from the rain.
A nice tin pitter-patter above you.
Yeah. That's my turn.
21 has grab-daddled. He's out of here, actually. He fully leaves. He's out of here. Silas.
Seeing that they're all running away, Silas is just going to kind of stand up, now wipe the splash of mud that just came on him from the guitar, and kind of make sure that they run away and just take the dodge action.
Fair enough.
And just stand there.
Let's see. This dude, you scared him, so he's 35. He'll throw one more rock with disadvantage at you. As he skedaddles. Nat 1, so yeah, that goes nowhere. Kind of just lands on the ground near him. As he, climbs up onto this little ledge. That one has already left. This one is also going to go for one more throw at you, Flotsam, with disadvantage because of his range.
Understood.
Getting an 18, holy moly.
Jeez. Whoa.
These stones, I'm telling
I
you.
am broke.
You take 3 more points of bludgeoning damage as this rock kind of clangs against you. As you hear a shout from the cliff's edge as he climbs up. It's like, wow!
As they run away. R2D2.
The Hellion, you're up.
Oh, I think.
Okay, no, I'm back. That moved a little faster than I anticipated. Let's see. Okay, this guy up here. I don't like the look of him. So I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna produce flame in my hand, and I'm gonna chuck it at him.
Alright, which one?
This one right here.
Alright. 13. Just doesn't make it.
These things have some amazing AC.
They're
Alright, well,
like
that's
pure
it.
meat. Yeah, so you hit this dude, but he kind of just like pats it off, and it doesn't seem to do much to him as he snarls.
The rain kind of diminishes it before it gets to him.
That's it. I'm done.
Adelaide. The one in front of you just like exploded. I don't know. You see there's one laying prone in front of Flotsam, just kind of laying there.
Then I'll aim at the one that Comet just hit like a croquet ball.
Yeah.
And I'll cast Firebolt.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh. That'll get him, yeah. The Hellion, your firebolt kind of just beans that dude in the back, but this firebolt just seems to like incinerate a hole in this dude's face.
Adelaide, we should call you Fire Girl because you're the one killing it with the fire, and not anyone else in the party.
And then I'm gonna like try to like rub the mud off of my clothes, the mud and like monster grease from the one that just exploded next to me, and just be like, I just got this cleaned. And that'll be my turn.
You feel your books staring at you in a little bit of disdain as they are completely mud at this point. You're still spitting out mud. Viridian. You and Whirlwind are up now.
I'm gonna firmly grasp the reins.
Yeah.
And I want Whirlwind to sprint right at this one.
Alright, yeah, you get like a mad charge at this dude. I think you got control of Whirlwind, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll leave him to you then.
And Whirlwind's gonna hoof it.
Oh, he's just gonna hoof him. Yeah.
Ooh.
It like squishes him, but he doesn't seem to mind at all.
No, I'm gonna whip down and I'm gonna bip and bop him.
Alright, yeah, you reach down and just stab at him. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, your boot seems to connect with him.
Me and my horse are one. We roll the same on every attack. So the short sword hits on the offhand?
Yeah, the offhand short sword.
Yeah.
4. No, that does it.
Yes!
Heck yeah.
Kind of just slice like the kind of top corner of his head off, and it's just as it slides off, it's just pure meat. There is like nothing inside this dude but meat, just meat.
And then that's all I do.
So next to you is a pirate riding a horse.
Is it my turn?
Not yet. It is this dude's who is going to throw another rock at Silas.
Uh-oh.
This one kind of pinging off your chainmail as it starts like climbing
They get
up
heavy
this
rain
hill.
around these parts.
Yeah, real heavy rain.
Clanging.
It's hail.
This scab up here is going to try and throw a stone at you, Viridian.
He's gonna try.
He's the best thrower. Never mind. Yeah, it sails into the mud way wide. Then it is back to you, Flotsam.
I guess I will. Comet looking kind of hurt. Because Comet asked me so nicely to play music that won't hurt him, I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Alright.
First level. You get 6 points of healing.
Hey.
Play a nice little.
Oh, I like that song.
And then I'm gonna go up and try and stab the scab with my sword. The one that's above me.
Alright, yeah, so you could just sprint up there.
Try and get him. No!
Oh, yeah, sadly. He, like,
survivors.
he jumps as you jump, and you can't really meet him.
That'll end my turn.
Scabulas. This dude gonna throw another rock at the Hellion. Is in range. Sure. Completely missing you. Another just loud smack into the mud as he starts climbing up this this hill. Still kind of just peeking up there. He's still in the game. He's peeking. That dude's Dunzel Washington, as well as him. Comet.
Hey. So I see what Flotsam was trying to do, trying to attack this guy, and I'll go like, here, let me help you, and I'll go ahead and use guiding bolts on that guy.
All right.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah,
That's a
bloody
17
hell.
hit.
Yeah, 17 definitely hits. So you kind of like whip around your hand and conjure up this like wicked flashing star and launch it at this dude.
Yeah.
Pings off him hard.
And if he's still alive, now
Yeah,
he's
he
glowing.
is just alive, but he
Shimmering.
is shimmering. So the next attack on him has advantage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and like move over here. I'm just gonna move right there.
Alright, you're gonna join the mass.
I'll be like, near the fire lady. So it's like, oh yeah, I hope I can stay warm here.
Which fire lady? Because I've been failing at doing any fire related things all
That's what I
day.
was gonna
Well,
say.
both of them shoot fire, and so that's why I'm just like, I want to stay warm, so I'm gonna be next to the people that use fire.
Don't
that'll
worry,
be
guys.
good.
I'll protect this horse over here myself.
Yeah,
It's
that'll be it.
appreciated.
Silas, you're up. You see all the scabs kind of like sitting on the cliff edge, like just kind of got rocks ready.
I'll grab one of the rocks that hit me on the ground before,
Alright.
and just kind of like toss in my hand a little bit, and look at this guy in particular,
Yeah.
and just try to pelt him with one, and say, "Get on, get out of here."
Go and get. I'll say you're proficient at least with throwing stones. Like, that's throwing 101. So roll like a dexterity, or strength.
22. Or 21.
What's your strength?
Oh, that would make it, 21.
And what's your strength modifier?
+2.
+2. Okay, so you deal 3 damage to this dude as you kind of beat him in the central mass, and he kind of keels over a bit.
Knock the wind out of him.
Yeah. Do you do anything else?
How does it feel?
He doesn't like it.
Wipe some of the blood that was getting on my face.
The one from downtown is gonna go for a long shot. Disadvantage, alley-oop. Does an 18 get you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the alley-oop. You get another 4 points of bludgeoning as this one like goes screaming and like happy screaming up the cliff.
Jordan.
He's the new best thrower.
Woo! And he exits the battle. The Hellion.
All right. Maybe this turn will be the one that doesn't suck. Let's try it. I'm gonna do produce. Yeah, I'm gonna do produce flame on this guy down here.
Alright.
You got this.
No, I rolled a nat 1, so I don't got this.
Ooh.
This is a great first session, guys. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm gonna realizing that maybe it's the rain, maybe it's I'm still a little, jumbled up from like tumbling down a cliff face or something. I'm just gonna move this way to support Flotsam. I'm gonna see if let's see. Hold on one sec. How do we? Yeah, how far can I get?
As far as 30 feet can get you.
Can I get to here?
Once you reach the mountain edge, it'll be difficult terrain because you'll be climbing, unless you have a climbing speed.
I don't have that.
You'll be able to get like 5 feet up the cliff edge.
So like right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the wrong thing selected. So I'm gonna go right there.
Do roll me a luck though. With that nat
luck?
1.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sure.
Okay.
I'll allow this.
Allow me to what? Play? What do you mean allow this?
No.
All right, you get to keep playing.
You throw your firebolt like very wide, but like kind of above this little scab on the cliff edge is like some weird dead tree. And your produce flame seems to hit one of the branches that like singes it off, and it tumbles right on top of this dude, dealing a point of damage as he's very confused on why a branch just hit him.
I see.
I meant to do that.
Yeah, you completely missed him, but you were aiming for the branch.
My plan worked!
and then I run up the support flotsam. I got my scimitar still out, and that's it.
Let's drag it up here because this is where we are now. Adelaide.
Okay. I'm going to aim another firebolt at the scab at the bottom left.
Mm-hmm. Southboy?
Yeah.
Alright, launch it. Oh, damn, that'll get him.
Max damage, too.
Yeah, he's like readying up another rock, but then he just gets like completely toasted. And I kind of like tumbles to the ground, making a few bounces off the cliff as he does. Poor little man. Bring him arm.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Viridian.
Is this one's still kicking?
Yeah, that one's still kicking. He looks kind of scared, like the Hellion angrily climbing up the hill to get him. Flotsam like jumping, trying to slash at him. And like watching his brethren across the thing getting sniped by flames.
Alright, I want to spin my horse around.
Mm-hmm.
Ride a little bit closer this way.
Tokyo drift that horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really skid through the mud. I hit the brakes on the horse. And then I want to chuck a dagger at this boy right here.
Ooh, you can definitely attempt. What range is that? 30 feet. Yeah, you got him. If 30 feet's the range on a dagger.
I believe it's 2060. So
2060.
you'd have
I'll
disadvantage.
scooch a little bit.
You can scooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this knight's got his name on it.
That was quick.
Oh, that's weird. I thought
Dude!
your name on it.
Oh yeah.
How does it feel, everybody, to be like hitting your targets?
Feels pretty good,
cool,
I gotta
right?
say.
Feels
Especially
pretty
with
good.
fire.
You should beam this dude right in the face, and he comes tumbling down as well.
Oh yeah, this is my fire dagger, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, we've all been doing fire damage this whole time.
My
I didn't know you
flame
knew that.
tongue dagger.
Can our party be the fire ladies? Is that taken?
Oh,
We are the fire ladies.
and the Hellion. This scab is done. That scab is still alive. He is going to disengage, running this way, incredibly terrified as he's like kind of just like launching himself with his big arms across this way. In the middle, kind of launching a rock at the Hellion.
Oh no!
Does a 16 get you, Hellion?
Oh my gosh!
A 16? I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction, so no, it will not.
You bring up your hand. And this huge,
These
like,
things are
I did
suckers.
something.
what does your shield look like as the Hellion?
My shield is fire themed and looks cool. Damn it! I'm a fire lady. God damn it! Yeah, it's kind of like it's more of like your standard shimmery sort of thing, but it definitely has like a red glow to it. So it's like I kind of do like a whom, and it just the rock bounces off. Kind of lingers for a round.
Nice. Flotsam.
I guess. Oh gosh, let me.
Got enough.
I got enough.
Yeah, you can
to
sprint
run
over there.
And I have advantage on this, right?
You will have advantage.
I will run over there, and I will just the tried and true method. And I know how to do advantage now because I did it right the last time on accident. So I will use my rapier.
Oh,
15.
Oh,
15 gets him.
no survivors.
I'm in there. No, they
Oh.
ooh.
Yeah, you kind of like just swipe up and like clean in half. He goes tumbling down. Just wah. Splump.
Mario. Mario, no.
What? And if that is lore, then I'm pretty sure that is all the scabs taken care of. Except for the ones that sprinted away.
Yeah.
Oh wait, how many got away?
Like 3, I think.
3, I think. Oops, sorry.
Let's hunt them down.
I'm gonna walk over to Comet really quickly. I don't know if you want us to do this.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna walk over to Comet and I'm going to extend a hand as I saw Silas and Comet doing earlier.
Ooh, I know this. And I'll grab your hand in response and shake it up and down.
Thank you for the assist.
Yeah, I thought you might need some help, and I like your songs.
Thank
All
you.
of them.
Even the one that hurt you.
I mean, I'm okay now.
Understood. And I'm gonna go over to the Hellion and stand by her side.
Yeah.
I am going to clean myself and my book by just repeatedly casting prestidigitation until there's no more mud.
It really just takes
So it's
one. You wet dog it, just wave your hand and it all just explodes off of you onto everyone else.
Oh, come on.
Projectile mud.
Ugh.
Hey.
Silas is gonna take his hands and just kind of rub his head in his face and to get the mud off.
Yeah.
While also casting
just smears the mud
lay on
more.
hands on himself.
Yeah.
Heal for 10 HP.
Smirk.
Ugh. And you just kind of see the wounds on his head close as he kind of wipes the blood off of his kind of white fur. Ugh.
Oh, you're getting that blood and mud. That's no good.
Yeah. It's not great.
What time of day is it? Is it kind of dark, or is it still?
You can't really tell, especially from how far down in this chasm you seem to be. It is a good. It's a fair distance up this cliff that you fell. You can see the bridge you were on, kind of down here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sign of the driver?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Roll me an investigation as you're all kind of chilling around here.
I'm great at that, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this one.
Is that at everyone or?
Well, everyone who wants to kind of investigate the area and look for what's going on.
I'm gonna tune my violin. I'm not gonna invest.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that tracks.
Ooh.
Hey.
Is it just Viridian and Adelaide? Everyone else is just chilling?
Yeah, I'm checking my stuff to see if anything was taken.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I'd like to make a perception check to look around and just kind of see where we're at.
Yeah.
And if there's a way out of here that doesn't involve falling further down a water-soaked cliff face. Here's a check for that.
Can I assist the Hellion in that?
Yeah, if you have perception as a proficiency.
I believe I do.
You do.
Hey.
I do.
Yep.
Okay. Hey,
19.
thanks for the assist.
Alright, so Viridian and Adelaide, you can see that most of the stuff that was in the cart was you guys, so you're now outside the cart.
Oh, interesting.
You're not sure where the other horses that were pulling it went,
Yeah.
or the driver, but you can kind of see that there is this strange, a dragging mark that seems to be going up, kind of under these rocks that look like they've fallen somewhat recently, to cave in some sort of entrance further north. And with your 19 investigation, Adelaide, you feel like you need something pretty powerful to move all these rocks. A fireball would do it, but unless you got one of them packing right now.
Another robo-clap?
No, you need something the equivalent of a level 3 spell to break this open, or like a powder keg.
Well, I only have level 1 spells, so
Yeah, me too.
can't quite cast
Yeah.
Fireball unless you're willing to bend the rules.
You might have to come back later if you want to deal with
What
this.
what if we
-1
like
spells?
spirit bomb style give her our energy and so she can like
Well, after
You
that,
do it more
how many
powerful.
spell slots does everyone have?
I got
have
one.
2 left.
I have 2.
If we
No.
add that, we get 4.
I have 1. My thought is if it's blocked off to and kind of level bound, that we probably shouldn't all try to go in, especially since we're also already hurt.
It's not level bound or anything, don't worry about
I don't know
it.
if that's metagaming or anything, but
I think comment wants to is like, so, how is everyone? Is everyone okay? I know that was a little
Anyone
weird.
dead?
I'm doing okay now. Got
What
hit by
about
a lot of rocks?
What about you, big guy? And I go to the horse.
The horse,
He's at full health, right?
the horse gives a respectful nod.
it's
Seems to give signs of being fine.
Okay.
It seems to be a very obedient horse. It's like a police's horse. It's like here for business.
It's not here to make friends.
This
Yeah.
horse has been on the beat for 20 years.
He was so close to retirement.
Then they dragged him back onto the force.
If anyone has to speak with animals, all he says is, "I'm too old for this shit."
I asked Viridian, like, by the way, what's his name?
His name is
Or-
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Oh, hi, Whirlwind.
He kind of snorts. He's like, you can talk to animals, right? You're a furbolg, so you can speak to these boys, and they can speak back, can they not?
Well, I don't think they can speak back, but they
Nah,
do.
you don't talk to another man's horse. That ain't how this works.
They do understand.
Yeah, so it's not
This is a breach
speak
of
with animals.
privacy.
Yeah, it nods very curtly. And
Cool.
seems to
Alright.
appreciate the sentiment.
So, how do we get out of here?
That is a good question.
weren't the Hellion and I
Yeah,
finding
as they say that, the Hellion and Flotsam, you do see that kind of heading eastward, you do see there's another cliff that you will have to kind of climb. It's like a 15-foot up ledge that you can climb onto, and there seems to be some sort of a mountain path that leads up to the other side of where the bridge would have taken you. And that seems to be where you think you might be able to get to get elevated out of this sunken area.
There's one thing I know about horses, that they're great at climbing 15-foot.
Dude, you have a seahorse. Your horse can do everything.
Yeah, haven't you ever played Oblivion or
Yeah.
Skyrim?
There's no mountain this horse cannot climb.
Well, if we go down this pass, it looks like we'll have to climb up that little ridge over there, but the path should kind of loop around.
Seems like we have our heading then.
I wanna swing off the horse.
Yeah.
And I wanna grab some of like the bridge planks
Yeah.
and like yank him off the bridge and build like a little makeshift ramp just for Whirlwind to walk up.
It's like a 15-foot up. Yeah, that might take a while if you want to do that.
Are the planks not long enough to just like be?
Yeah, I guess they would be, because it would be a bigger bridge. It is just that token size. Yeah, roll a survival crafting check.
What if it was a strength check?
Well, there'll be a strength check to get them off. Building a sturdy enough structure takes a bit more than just muscle.
That's a classic player move. Are you
Yeah.
sure you didn't mean to say strength check? something I am better at.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yep.
It's one of those, huh?
One of those.
If anyone who looks survivist sees me struggling,
What are you trying to do? What are you working on?
Maybe I can. Hang on.
The train's moving.
Yeah, hang on, let me grab the bridge. No, not that one.
The survival.
Ah!
Oh, you're trying to finagle the bridge? In some way, you're doing something with it. There
Well,
you
I don't
go.
intend to leave my horse behind.
Here, let me give you a hand with that. It looks like you need a second pair of hands.
And then I have a proficiency in survival, so if you want to roll again.
Yes.
Please!
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better.
I am eternally indebted to you. I owe you my life.
You owe me your horse. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over here. While that's happening, I'm gonna go here and stare at the other three.
Okay.
Silas just kind of sheepishly waves his hand and starts making his way over.
Yeah, I'll follow suit.
Let's just cover that very ugly transition of terrain there. There we go.
Follow Blossom a little bit.
I want to lead Whirlwind like up the ramp and then do a quick turnaround. Just survey what wound is everyone currently sporting? Because like he got thunder smashed.
Yeah, he probably has more of like an internal headache than like physical pain. Flotsam's got a few like bite marks in his living wood and a dent or two in his steel hide. But roll me an athletics with advantage to get up that little cliff with the little thing you've made.
All of us, or just
Yeah, everyone who have to roll up. Athletics
I have a
advantage.
climb speed.
Oh, if you have a climb speed, you're good.
go check.
Before I do, I want to like look down at this creature and see like, ooh, nice rolls, everyone.
Oh, how did I get a great score?
I am so sorry. Cool boy.
I was just gonna say, if anybody needs help, I can lend a hand.
Yeah, you can probably like offer a hand down and launch someone up if they need it.
If Adelaide looks like the kind of person who might like have money, Verdi would very much like offer a gentlemanly hand for her to come up the ramp.
She takes it, but she doesn't look him in the eye.
It's hard to do anyways, so that's understandable.
She doesn't look him in the eye approximation area.
You don't fail, Hellion, but it does take you longer than everyone else. Comet, what are you doing over with this dude? What are you?
Yeah, I want to like crouch down and check out this guy. I was like, this guy doesn't really look like anything I've seen in the forest before.
Definitely not. If you want to roll
Adelaide
me a nature or arcana, I'll allow it.
Okay, well, I'm not really good at either, so here we go. 11.
Yeah, you can tell, like, this thing doesn't have blood, doesn't have, like, organs. This isn't, like... It's not an animal of any kind. It seems to be some weird thing.
The Hellion.
Adelaide is gonna, like, yell from off the cliff.
Oh,
Throw it over here!
Throw it.
The thing!
It is very light. You could easily alley-oop it.
I'll grab it and I'll get closer, like over here, before I throw it.
Yeah.
I'll try to throw it at Adelaide.
Alright, roll an athletics. Just to see how easy of a toss it is. Yeah, good enough. Just a splat as this half-scorched scab kind of lands next to you. Well, amongst you.
Yeah. And I'll try to make my way up the bridge if I can.
Athletics with advantage.
Alright.
I'll give him a hand, too.
It's just as I
Especially
thought.
with the help up with Silas. Like, you get up there easy. Arcane or Survival, if anyone else wants to inspect the little scab and find out what he may be.
No need. It's clearly a meat elemental from the meat plane.
I will say you would have advantage with this, Eldritch, from your studies, because you went to school for weird things.
Yeah, I have thoughts in my head, lots of them.
Yeah, from what you've gathered, you can definitely tell this, like, this isn't a thing you've ever seen around anywhere else in the world. And the fact that it's just like a mound of meat with eyes and teeth kinda just seems to insinuate that it might be a creation of some sort. Like someone literally just sculpted a little meat man and put eyes and teeth on him. So you think it might be like like a tiny golem that someone's mass produced?
Adelaide like kind of squats down on the ground and like flips open a page in her book. She like reaches up towards where there are feathers poking out of her hat, and a glowing arcane feather just appears out of nowhere, and she starts like sketching the creature, making observations about it. It's just scribble, 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 scribble.
I kind of like peek over her shoulder to see what she's writing.
It's probably in very, like, unless you can read like cursive.
If you can read triple cursive.
Dang, triple cursive isn't one of my languages.
It would probably require like a reading check of some sort.
I don't understand any of it, but I like the picture she's drawing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go forward a little bit and look to that path to the east.
Yeah, so it seems to keep going eastward, but there seems to be another cliff face, another like 15 feet up to your character's right as you have reached here, and as you kind of go through this side, you see there is another ledge up the kind of same direction, a tunnel entrance, it seems to be on the far side, as well as some humanoid in the mud kind of crawling. He seems to be in half and kind of just like pulling himself through the mud.
Because I'm assuming my character doesn't see the name of the token.
You can definitely tell just from like this dude's missing his legs, groaning in a very unnatural way. You could probably tell. You've probably definitely seen a zombie before. This definitely looks zombie-esque.
I'm not a doctor, but I don't like his chances.
Can I make it some sort of check to see if I can identify more information about this particular kind of undead?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, give a
be?
survival or arcana.
Okay.
Or
it would be any intelligence
perhaps?
ability check, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do arcana, I guess. And I got advantage because I have Hunter's Bane.
Ooh.
Yeah. So an 18.
With Hunter's Bane, you know that this seems to be more of a more of a natural occurring zombie. Like there's no necromancer controlling it. There's no signs of arcane ties to it.
It appears, Ra, that we have a undead of sorts.
Silas was starting to walk over towards all of you and immediately stops. Just looks a little timid on the face.
Yeah.
It's nothing to worry about. We just gotta kill it. It's a naturally occurring unnatural phenomena.
Naturally occurring unnatural phenomenon.
Essentially, yes.
There's probably some sort of like wellspring of like I don't know, necrotic energy, or maybe there's like an artifact nearby that's like animating undead or something like that.
And then I'm going to make an attack against it. I'm gonna fire a. Well, I'm gonna use my produce flame again. Well, actually, no, it's a zombie, so I'm gonna take a chance on a firebolt.
Ooh. And it's prone, I think. If
Yeah,
it
you
only
do.
has
Yeah, technically, if it's prone, you'd have disadvantage on ranged stuff.
For real? Oh,
But I'll allow just a normal roll since it's like so slow and an easy target.
All right, please, dice gods, just let me hit this zombie with like 9 AC, please.
Yeah, you get him.
There you go.
And now the game begins.
Fire damage. Pew.
Yeah, so you beam this dude, and he kind of just groans, kind of now just like looking up at you guys, this weird glassy look in his eyes. His skin is this like weird shifting tone from like purples to blues to greens.
Ew.
No, not
I'm
great.
not familiar with the changing skin colors. That's kind of new.
Yeah, that seems to be a sign of like very long, decayed zombies, or like ones that have like been re-zombified. Like you've heard stories of necromancers reusing a corpse over and over, and it just starts to get weird.
It's a recycled corpse.
Yeah.
Let's not get near it. Let's just shoot
It starts crawling at you guys. It's like it's like.
Kill it now!
You can all make whatever ranged attacks you want as it's kind of crawling your direction.
I want to look.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. You can Vicious Mockery. It technically can understand things, I guess.
I'm gonna back up as it gets closer. Like,
I guess that's
nope.
As they're backing up, I'll step forward and I'll put a sword into it.
Alright. As you kind of like reach, like as you get like kind of close to it, it does try and make like a lurch for you. Roll on attack. Whoever rolls higher will get like the first bip.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to beat. Roll a 15, so you definitely hit it first. You have sneak attack since it's prone and you have advantage. Ooh, double pulls.
Nice.
But it seems to be pretty hearty and still kind of gets like a whack on your leg. Well, at 15, I assume your armor class is 15, yeah.
It is, yeah.
As you take 6 points of bludgeoning as it just clubs you in the knee really hard.
Ooh.
Okay,
Just
I get
groaning.
mad.
You get pissed.
I want to look over at Silas, and do I can I see like his facial expression? Do I see if he's scared?
Oh yeah, he's scared.
Okay.
You know want.
I'll go ahead and stand like right here then, right in front of him, and I'll do Sacred Flame on the zombie.
Alright. roll it. Roll it.
Well, I think he has to do a save. Yeah, he's got to do a 14 dex save.
I'm pretty sure he would have disadvantage because he's prone, but yeah. Yeah, that roasts him. And especially because it's radiant, that means his undead fortitude doesn't kick in.
Ooh.
And he kind of just fizzles to the ground. It's gonna.
I turn over at Silas and I'm like, "Don't worry, I got you."
He just kind of looks up at him and just, oh.
For a second, I thought it was gonna like blow up or something.
Well, I think it's dead now.
Yeah, it does not seem to be moving.
I didn't know if it was gonna like explode or something like that because I had never seen quite. I don't know. It's like it's been used a lot. Looks like it's been reanimated several times.
I wonder where it came from.
I'm just moving around to get like a better look at it. Kind of poke it with a stick.
Yeah, it's like all that's left of its bottom half is like the base of its spine, and it looks like it had dragged itself out from the cave. You're not really sure how it would get off the top part, except for falling, I suppose.
Right.
But is there like a mud
Probably.
indentation at the bottom where like it would have fallen?
Yeah, no, it looks like the drag marks are coming from the cave.
It appears as if the creature had drug itself from this cave.
Looking through there, Flotsam, you do see there is a kind of light shining through the very far end, but it looks like very dark in there.
It looks very dark in here.
It does.
Oh.
Here, let me get a better look.
And then I'm gonna look inside with my dark vision,
Cover up that seam.
and I can see everything in shades of red, which is kind of a neat little flavor thing. That's cool.
Yeah, you can kind of see in there, there's like, it's a pretty wide open cavern in there. But it doesn't seem like there's any like big zombie eating creature in there. It seems to be like weird stony natural structures in there, nothing of note. You can't hear anything.
Just some weird
Much going
stony
on.
natural structures in there, nothing of note.
Silas takes a wide berth around the zombie.
Yeah, it is completely re-lifeless.
Perhaps all of us should attempt to find some sort of respite. Perhaps some sort of town or the location that we were originally intended for.
Or how about this cave? I mean,
Interesting.
assuming it's unoccupied, right?
From your perception earlier, you do think going through this cave would lead to the path up to the other side of the bridge where you were meant to be going. Up these two ledges, you kind of see the mountain edge. Kind of leads it more down. Back kind of where you came from, but on higher ground.
Oh, I see.
So unless you would
And
like
through
to
the-
explore this place in the state you are in,
Oh,
I
Whichever
mean, you
way
all
is
seem
right.
like rough and tumble sorts. I'm sure we'll be fine.
we can see
Yeah,
like other
sure.
areas of here. You said.
yeah, you think you could climb up these cliff edges like you could the one you first climbed up?
Right.
If you want, I can give it a peek.
Do you want to go up there?
Silas will walk over and just like barely peek over the edge of the cliff as he just quickly climbs up.
Yeah, so you climb up and you reveal to yourself that. If
But
I
no
can
one
get
else.
To your
Yeah.
to your
Everyone
to
look
yourself,
away.
Close your eyes.
you can see that there seems to be some inset stone man-made structure in the mountain face here. There's like a large stone door in the middle of it, and above that seems to be set in some engraved eye symbol.
Will slowly sink his head down below the cliff edge and just kind of come back down. There's like a rock house in the cliff.
Like a regular house.
Like a house made of rocks?
Yeah, that one.
Or a house where there's some really cool music playing.
Aren't some houses already made of rocks?
Very processed rock. But this looks like
Who
it's
said
like kind of carved out of the earth.
Maybe.
The
When you
undead
think
zombie.
about it, a cave is like a natural rock house. And we're already at the cave. We could just go in here and explore.
Like there's a word for it. A castle.
There's a
Yeah.
castle up there?
I think.
Hmm.
You mean like one of those places where rich people live?
Yeah. Want to
That
look?
does sound interesting.
It does seem like it's worth a look at.
Silas will go back up the cliff and kind of
Yeah, I'll
Peek
go,
around.
I wanna go too.
to see if anyone is there. And then we'll peat on a rope and throw it down so everyone can climb up.
Alright, yeah, with rope assistance, all of you can get up pretty easily.
Okay.
Except for the Hellion. Hellion still has to make checks.
Whirlwind.
Because it's funny to see her fail.
Unless you want to finagle a way for your horse to get up, you might also have to leave them chilling down here. Unless you want to try and make him do an athletics to, like, do a sick jump.
A sickest jump.
Maybe, but I'm gonna see for right now. I'm just gonna hang out down here.
Alright.
I can try to help give your horse a boost.
Are you suggesting that you just be like a literal stepping stone where you just kind of like lean over and have the horse like use you as like a step to get up?
I mean, I could do that, or I could help lift the horse.
The horse kind of shoots you a look that's like raising an eye. He's like, he's shaking his head.
Oh, the horse does?
He doesn't want to be lifted.
Okay. Oh, alright, he doesn't want to be lifted.
Apologies, but I don't understand the purpose of bringing the horse.
The horse doesn't get left behind.
Well, yeah, we don't want to leave anybody behind. That's kind of the purpose.
But what purpose does the horse serve if it cannot come with us?
Well, if we bring it with us.
All right, getting insulted. I'm gonna get on Whirlwind's back. I back it up. A little like lights come on the back. And Whirlwind's gonna jump this.
All right, roll an athletics for him.
Can I give it advantage?
Yeah, you're a really good rider. I'll allow you to help him.
All right.
12. You go for a run up, and he kind of just like skids like the last like 3 feet. He's like, nope.
All right, I look over and rubbing my hands together. I'm like, all right, one more try. Let's go. Come on, and I'll cast guidance on him.
Ooh, yeah, you can now whirl him around and go for another jump if you want.
Can I get off and like push him?
Yeah, you could like getting a huge running start, kind of just get him back and give him a yah.
No, I'll ride him. I'll with the guidance and then also with advantage again. I'm gonna.
All right, advantage plus 4.
Or I think it's a D4, not plus 4 automatically.
Well, yeah. Plus D4.
There we go.
Pretty easy. Yeah.
Just needed to warm up. Just needed to grease the wheels.
So like freeing Epona from the Lon Ranch, you kind of jump up and land. The horse is so proud. Whirlwind is like trotting at this point.
Aw.
Just give it a very affectionate pat on the neck.
Hell yeah.
I'll try to make my way up too.
With the rope there, yeah. You're able to J-cool up there.
When everyone's up, I'll collect my rope.
I'm gonna go up to Flotsam and I'm gonna say,
You see, to Verdian here, that horse is like his crew member. We don't leave crew members behind.
But the horse, he's celebrating as if a great task has been accomplished. The horse has risen approximately 15 feet onto a different plane, and I don't understand.
That's pretty good for a horse. That's not easy for horses to do.
And so should I applaud?
I think.
Yes, you should.
Yes, that'd be cool. Let's do it.
and then
Understood. And I'm just like the claps are like this.
Yeah, the metallic clap.
Which I should say is not facetious, just like as genuine as Flotsam
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
I'll clap along with him.
Adelaide, you hear like whispering next to you, just, I told you we should have came alone. Look at these freaks. I don't trust them.
I mean, neither do I, but I'm not going to tell that to their face. That's just bad strategically.
You know, that's fair.
But are you doing all right? And she just gently pats the top of her book.
Well, I've been better. This ain't really covered in mud. Falling down a cliff. Hey, forget about it.
I'm sorry that I fell on top of you. I couldn't really help that. And I cast Prestidigitation on on my book, so no more mud.
Yeah, he's pristine.
And I'd also like to go up to the door with the eye rune and see what that's all about. That seems important.
Yeah, roll me a history. See if you, anyone can, if they can recognize this symbol.
Haha!
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Oof.
Oh damn!
Kidding.
I mean, fitting, yeah.
Well, I suppose it would make sense.
Certainly
Adelaide,
an eye.
you recognize this symbol as the symbol that the Order of the Opal Eye uses. And wherever there's, like, a plague, chances are these dudes are going to be around. Not in, like, the bad, like, they're like, plague doctor-y kind of dudes.
Oh. Oh, that's much better than them causing plague.
Yeah. You're not sure why they're in, like, a stone house inset into the mountain, but,
could you tell me the name of them again?
the Order of the Opal Eye. But with, capitals
thank you.
where they should be. And the only entrance into this place seems to be a very large, inset stone door. With absolutely no handle. It looks like there's one of those, like, slidey panels in the, like, at eye level.
A slidey panel?
Yeah, like, what you would use, like, to slide open to see who's on the other side of the door.
Oh.
Should we,
I guess I'll touch it.
You feel the cold feeling of cold stone on your hand.
So, is it safe or what?
Maybe we should knock.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Boom, boom, boom! Hey! Anyone home?
So you knock on the very hard stone. There's not much of like a resounding knock as you would usually get from wood, but you do, like, after like very few seconds, you see the kind of stone hatch like kind of turn until you can see on the other side someone wearing like a steel plague doctor mask. Like the light of the sky kind of shines off it, and like almost as quickly as it opens, it just slides shut.
Oh.
I edge forward and I knock again, louder.
The horse knocks at the door.
You knock. It like opens like a little until you can see like just like the eye socket of their like steel plague doctor mask before like you hear just like a slight sigh before it like just closes again.
Maybe they're just really excited to see us?
Oh, for goodness sake. Open up, we're here to help. We're not undead. We're here to fix whatever problem is infesting this land.
You know what she said?
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah. And Hellion, if you have proficiency in persuasion, that could help.
I do not.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a flat 0 bonus to persuasion.
I do have
there you
skill, so can I get advantage?
Yeah. What would you like to say to contribute to the?
Can I just keep knocking?
You just keep knocking. All right. Roll it again, then. Eldritch, see if you get better.
Huh. Ouch.
Yeah, I don't think it's helping.
You kind of wait a bit, and then you kind of just get left in silence.
Oh.
You do kind of, remembering from your history, they're not really so much of the go out and helping type. remembering back now, they kind of just wait until it's over, and then just purge everything. Like, they wait until everything's said and done, and then do their job. So you feel like they're more waiting until everything to blow over, before coming out of their little hidey hole to mop everything up.
Did I see the person that opened the panel?
Yeah, you saw like a steel bird mask.
Okay.
That is
Never mind
enough
then.
to see them, I suppose.
Right.
Well, they don't seem very helpful. I suggest the cave again, personally.
Yay, the cave.
Unless you are like a part of their order, it is very hard to talk to these people.
I concur with the Hellion.
Yes, we might
does
as
the
well go
cave-
to the cave. I don't think they're going to be much help. And I gesture towards the door.
Does the cave look like it could lead back up?
Yeah, the cave looks like it would lead... If you get to the other side, it would lead to some sort of path that led to the other side of where this bridge seems to be hanging.
Does the eye on the door look very similar to the eye on Adelaide's book?
Not really. Like, there seems to be some more filigree to Adelaide's book. This seems to just be, like Skyrim's sneaking symbol eye. Like, just very simple.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Just to be clear, we were going from south to north originally
No,
when
like,
we were
north is
in the
north.
carriage.
No, you were just traveling from west to east.
West to east. Okay.
You're heading to the east coast.
Well, but in, like,
And
in
so this where this
reference to
cave
this
is on the would you say like the western side of this cliff face? And then
Yeah,
like
so
the
this
bridge
is
was extending this whole pass essentially.
Yeah, like the bridge seems like it would go over this little cave entrance and whatever like mountain bit it's going through.
I see.
Like it's a mountain in terms of the bottom of the valley, but in terms of like the top of the valley, it's just a high peak in the valley.
All right, sounds good. I'm just trying to figure out where we were supposed to go because if we are going eastward, I might want to just run over here and just kind of check out this area and see if there's anything of interest before we run to the cave.
Yeah, there does seem to be the path that kind of where the scab dudes were running and climbing up to, up there, and a much more like dirted path down that slopes down very quickly into some sort of a pit, and we'll reveal that as the slope. Oops, I misclicked. Hang on. Around here.
I gotta admit, this rain is really peaceful.
Yeah. You see, on the equal footing path, you see kind of where you shot that leaf before. If I could find where this path ends. Hello? There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, you see a whole bunch of the little dudes kind of like curled up in these trees. And they're all like, all you can see is just like the green eyes kind of staring over in your direction.
Ra. I don't mean to alarm you, but I think perhaps that direction, perhaps a different direction would be preferable than the one path that we currently appear to be heading down, especially because I am not in the best of sorts right now.
As you say that,
you're
like a
probably
rock
right.
kind of just lands like here in front of you.
Alright, yeah, let's go back. So, there are more of those meat elemental guys in trees over there, so it's probably not a good way to go.
The meat elemental.
Well, I don't know what else you call them, they're made of
That's
meat.
funny. And the much more muddier path down south looks very hazardous. Like, if you didn't have good footing, you'd probably slide all the way down. It's like a 30-foot slide.
Oh. Well, I guess from where we are now, I think the tunnel might be the best bet.
Cave! Let's do it!
Flotsam, cave.
Oh, do you need the rope?
I look down. Maybe.
Wait, did we look down this one at all? The other branching path?
No one ventured down there to see what was at the bottom, but you'd feel like you need some, like, rope and pulley system to make sure you could not slide down.
Viridian.
I do have a grappling hook and a silk rope, but it's raining. And I don't want to slide down there. Cave is protected from the rain. So.
Viridian, does your crew member require assistance getting down this level?
I don't think... Down is easy, right? And I kind of turn to...
down's easy.
I look to God. It's getting down easy.
Every day we stray farther from God's light.
I'm not gonna ride Whirlwind down though. Just like by the reins, just like gently lead him back down, letting him slide a little bit. Make sure I got him. Just down back to the level.
As he gets down, I
This time, a glare from Viridian.
just completely deadpan to Viridian. That was meant to be congratulatory. Ooh, I misspoke there. What was I trying to say? Congratulatory.
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 No comment.
I'll jump down.
Adelaide, your
slide a
book
little
kind of vibrates again. It's like, it's like a 20% chance that fatalities happen in caves when people go spelunking without gear. I'm just telling you, Adelaide. Don't like the odds.
I know. I'll let them walk in front of me.
You know how many beasts sit in caves? All of them.
Beast magnets.
If it's the only way out, it's the only way out.
Did you know that 100% of cave accidents happen in caves?
You guys aren't comfortable with my confidence entering this cave.
You're
I'm
10
going
times
to
statistically
lead,
more likely to get an ankle injury in a cave.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and have it in my hand to produce like a light source so people can see.
So, I'm going to drag you into a little area and kind of explain it as I reveal it. What's the marching order as you walk into this cave?
I'll be behind Flotsam in front of Silas.
Alright.
I will be behind the Hellion.
I'm either in front or in back. Whatever.
I'll take
the
like
easiest.
back as I can go.
Alright,
I'll be in the front then.
Are you riding your horse in front of
Is there enough
Adelaide?
room for someone to ride in the cave?
You've done it before, probably.
I guess like how high is the ceiling?
It's very high as you walk in, Hellion.
Hell yeah, 420.
Yeah, oh my god.
Sorry.
So
That wasn't very PG-13 of you. Actually, I guess it kind of was.
It is, man. Come on.
Very PG-13. I take it back.
I think Viridian turns to Adelaide and says, "Far be it from me to ride while a lady walks. Would you like to sit on the saddle?"
You know, as polite as that is, I have to refuse.
All right then, and I ride the horse.
Didn't offer that to the Hellion. It was really funny to me.
For convenience,
absolutely
Drag
did not
my
offer
icon
the
into the
Hellion.
Shadow Realm.
Yeah, pull into the abyss.
So, as you all walk into this area, just know that you are landlocked to the bottom of the screen, because we're trying something rad.
As long as it's rad.
Oh, it's
Right.
rad.
That's the only time I'll accept it.
That's good then.
You enter the cave
Ooh.
Cool.
as a cool little side-scrolling adventure happens now.
It's a platformer.
Yeah, it is. It is now a platformer.
Boing.
And
Oh no, you landed on top of me.
Goombany, man, careful.
Yeah, we'll do a Goomba stack on top of Comet.
As you're walking in here, you kind of hear some like chittering, echoing, kind of through the through the caverns. The Hellion, you've lit up your thing, so you've produced light that way. Does anyone actually not have dark vision? I think you all have dark vision.
I can't remember if the Warforged does, and I don't see it on my character sheet.
For,
So I don't
like, if you're the only one, we're just gonna say you do.
Okay.
Oh, you should have night vision though, because your eyes are like
Yeah, you're literally
you're like the Terminator.
And
You're allowed
kind of
as his night vision turns on.
as you're walking through, the very cold staleness to this cave kind of enveloping you, you feel it kind of rumble a little as from the kind of shade in the background, you see and hear something kind of like crunching and moving as the cavern seems to shake a little.
I'll look over at it to see if I can see what's going on.
Emerging from the shaded background is a huge skeletal face and two skeletal hands.
Oh, I want to beat feet. I want to be here.
And as it does, it lowers a hand. Its left hand, kind of crunching it down in front of the doorway to your exit.
Oh my God! What is this?
I played
Zelda?
enough
Come
Binding
on.
of Isaac to be able to take out this boss for sure.
Wow.
I think we're gonna have to roll initiative.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just gonna not.
Yeah, you're just gonna leave.
Ooh, that was a good initiative.
Oh, that was bad initiative.
And then we play like the boss music from the last battle of Yoshi's Story. The Baby Bowser theme. This is like any boss from any Zelda game. What do you mean?
So wait, are these things? Are these like
They're
barriers?
platforms you can stand on.
It's a literal platformer.
Yeah, it is literally a platformer.
You gotta, like,
Wait,
You can spend 5 feet to
Wait.
move up there and then run up here.
Sweet.
wait. I was this a top-down view or a side?
No, this
literally
is side.
scroll. And this guy's
is
above
literally
us.
side scroll. He's
Yeah.
above you.
Got it.
We're gonna zoom out a smidge so hopefully sits on the screen a little better. Trying to workshop a side scroll boss for a D&D game has been
I'm dead. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
a turn,
This is
a turn,
Pretty sweet.
turn.
I just want to
Let's
mention
roll for this boy.
It's various spots.
Silas has lost all of the blood in his face, and it has a very wide, terrified.
Yeah, not
God,
good day for Silas. That's for sure.
I don't know if this is I don't know if this is metagaming, but if anything that I've done in side-scrolling adventures have taught me anything is that a large beam is going to come out of that middle part.
Yeah. Oh damn, these dudes got really well.
Where's the glowing weak spot? I don't see it yet.
Doesn't have a big glowy eye. Where's the big glowy eye?
I don't see the glowing eye.
You have all rolled true. Unless we got tunes coming up. Is someone? Oh boy's looking.
All right.
Hellion,
So, how does the copyright stuff work with Twitch?
I don't know, but this sounds good.
Okay. All right.
And I'll see when
Alright,
it comes to when it comes to YouTube. We'll see if any of this gets taken and then never use it again.
Right.
I'm gonna jump up here. And then I'm going to yeet my produce flame at the face.
Alright, yes. You dash up onto the... Well, not dash, but you jump up onto the higher platform and you're going to throw a firebolt at his noggin.
It'll actually be a produce flame.
Ish, that'll
15.
hit him right in the face. Big dude.
Awesome.
Easy to hit.
For 8. That's
For
max
8.
fire damage.
Whew.
And then I pull out my pistol with the hand that I just had a firebolt in. And now I got a pistol.
Yeah, so you being this thing in the face, it kind of shakes a little, and like makes
She's
this
got
weird...
a gun!
It goes. He pulls out a big phone and starts calling the police.
He's like, oh my god.
Whoa, dude, just take it easy.
This is a stick up. Alright, that's it for my turn.
This is so cool.
The head part's gonna kind of like sway over here, kind of pointing at you as its eyes kind of like flare up a little, and it is going to return a bolt of fire at you, which will not really do much. I need like a softer spot to roll this dice on because that's gonna be loud. Okay, it fell off anyway. 15? Does 15 get you?
15 would, but you said it's fire, so I'll just let that hit.
D10.
Blossom, this is a good song.
You take... okay, like, rolled on 2 different... You take 1 point of fire damage.
Oh. I just I freak out for a second.
I'm like,
As it then sways this way, and then fires another one down at Flotsam.
No.
Ooh. It got a natty.
Gosh.
Ugh. Watson's taking a beating, y'all.
Oh no, 2d20. I am that. Don't worry. It was 2d10. I had to reach past my mic to get that. So you take 9 points of fire damage, Flotsam, as this other firebolt kind of swings down and bips you.
That young 3.
I gotta turn down Groovy just a smidge, actually.
You know, earlier I was like, we could take a short rest. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then Super Mario boss.
Oh boy.
As that seems to be all it does. The right skeletal hand kind of swings over, positions itself above the Hellion,
Oh no!
and attempts to friggin' slam down on you.
Oh my god.
Bring it on!
Oh yeah. You kind of stand there as it does it, and you like find you kind of flinch as it like slams down, but then you open your eyes and you're like perfectly between its 2 middle fingers.
Oh my.
I just kind of look back at you guys. I'm
like, it's not that tough. I think we can take it.
Viridian, you are technically counted as mounted right now. I just couldn't get a horse token to work in here.
No, I think the first thing happens is I tell Whirlwind to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Whirlwind whirls around and gets the hell out of here. Yeah, I'll use the rocks cape quick.
And then I'm gonna rage.
Oh yeah, you hate these hands, dude.
Catch these hands.
Yeah, I get mad. Then I'm gonna run over to this hand. I'm gonna jump onto this little bit right here, and I'm gonna come swing at this hand.
All right, you do like a wicked, really high jump because this is fine, and you kind of go to stab this thing in the back of the hand.
All right, I don't get the offhand because I raged, but I do get sneak attack because she's right there.
Yeah. 17 is gonna hit.
Oh, there it is.
So sneak attack is you're gonna get it all with the sneak attack, but seems to be you kind of just chip off a huge chunk of bone shard. as the hand kind of reacts in like swings itself back and forth in an ouch motion. Is that
An ouch.
all for you?
I spit on it, and that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no!
Disrespect.
is there an anger symbol? Get the.
It
Muscle
takes
man.
1d12 disrespect damage.
Yeah. Adelaide, in your hand, you're like, I told you! Look at that thing! Ah, jeez! You know, we could just go. We could just walk back out of here, man.
You totally could.
Adelaide, let's just frickin' go. Let's wait for him to
If
get
they
mulched.
live, they'll kill me if I run.
Damn.
So we might as well stay, in case they win.
Alright, let's kick it.
Because I don't think this skeleton thing wants to be our friend. So, I raise my book up, put my hand down, lift up a rune, and I cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So what does a chromatic orb look like from Adelaide?
As I lift up the rune, it just all condenses into a tiny little ball, and then just whing, shoots straight at the head of the skeleton.
Ooh, going for the noggin. Whew.
Oh.
23's gonna hit.
Gosh.
What damage are you going to choose for this?
I'm going to choose cold damage.
So midair, it kind of shifts into this bluish hue, and ice seems to shatter from it as it blasts this dude right in the noggin. And it kind of reacts by reeling backwards, just.
Oh my god.
You do still have
I-
movement and bonus action if you have anything.
I can't really do anything with my bonus action, and there's not too many places to move. I'm gonna stay here.
Smart,
Seems like a good spot.
Right hand, left hand is gonna kind of just start. You hear the ground rumbling as it just starts picking up speed and dragging right towards you four. All of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Everyone on the ground?
Yeah, everyone on the ground make a dexterity saving throw as this thing sweeps
isn't-
past.
This isn't gonna go well. I have
Oh.
proficiency. I'm gonna roll. Gosh darn it.
I got a nat 20!
Nice.
Use your
I got the
give me
same.
your points.
Oh, but the robo.
But the robo.
It's gonna be robo down, but everybody.
Yeah, you might need a pick me up. So everyone on the ground takes either 8 or only really Fel and Eldritch. You both take 8. Dita, you take 4, and Silas, you also take 4. So Flotsam,
no.
you just get pushed
I don't know how you
into Comet.
Oh no! Can I hold him in my arms?
Yeah, you have him.
I mean, you probably think he's dead.
Yeah, his eyelights seem to be flickering a little.
Yeah, they're flickering
No, no! I heard the dee-doo, dee-doo,
Yeah.
dee-doo.
Yeah, I'm like a poisoned Pokemon.
Though you probably got pushed into the best person,
my turn.
so
Sorry.
yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
is
I
now.
thought I
You
was
come.
waiting for it.
No, you're good.
Okay. Well, if I'm carrying him, how fast can I move?
You can move at. We'll say you're huge, but he's also meta. You're half speed.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go over here, carrying him, and then I'll look at the 3 hands, and I will cast Bane.
Ooh, you're
On all
baiting
3
the
of them.
entire thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
They gotta make charisma saving throws. They gotta beat a 14.
Alright. They all fail except for the hand against the wall. So this one is
Okay.
Baned.
So the ones that failed will have a D4 subtracted from their attack rolls.
Baned. Nice. And that's action, right?
That's an action, yeah. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna healing word Flotsam.
Nice.
I was ready to roll. I was so ready to roll that death saving.
7 healing.
Yeah, you get 7 points of health back, Flotsam. Your eyelights boost back up.
I don't know if this is me being rules lawyery, but did you just cast a spell and then?
Oh, that's true. I don't know if I can cast 2 spells in one turn.
Yeah.
I usually allow it.
So.
I think you can, but they can't be above second level.
I think the rule is that if it's a cantrip, you can cast 2 spell. You can cast a 1 spell and a cantrip, but if it's any spell higher than a cantrip, you cannot cast 2 of them. But that's obviously it's up to the DM. But
right. So Cheeki.
I've always played it that you can do like the bonus action cure healing word, but I'm not sure.
I'm confident that rules is written is that you can't do 2.
Yeah, he's right. Cheeki, in our games, usually I rule you can't cast a spell as a bonus action higher than second level.
No, but these are all first level.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm just saying that, like, yeah. So he can do it.
I'm not trying to be like rules lawyer. I'm just like.
And because that is the rule, yeah. So it's up to you, Cheeki, whatever you say.
Since I've always ran it, you can, like, bonus action healing words just a whenever. I'll allow it for now, but I'll put it to a vote after stream. Okay. To which we go on with.
About it right now.
But no, that is good to know.
On the same action, but does healing word work on Flotsam?
I'm allowing it.
I did it before, yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it work on Flotsam?
Because
it doesn't work on constructs, but I don't know if we're ruling Warforged.
I'm pretty sure. Who is it who's already ruled on this? That the Warforged, at least the Warforged player, is not like a construct, and I think it's still
okay. Anyway, sorry, that was a lot of talk.
No, that's fine.
It was an important action, needed to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Flotsam, you're back up.
I'm back up.
Yeah, you're back up, and you're up if comment's done.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Ooh. I don't have a good sense of the where these two. What is Bane? Oh, I'm just gonna look at Bane just real quick.
Yeah.
Roll D4. Okie dokie. Is there a chance that if I were to cast Fairy Fire, I think it's a 20-foot cube, could I get one of the hands in a... It's difficult to have a perspective here of what I could get. Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube, and I can cast it from 20 feet from me. So, like...
You could get him.
Do you know what I mean? It may also... I don't know if it would technically envelop anyone else, but...
Well, I think you can choose? I'm not sure.
Nah, sadly, it just has to be everyone.
Yeah. So I will...
But I think that'll get them. You can angle it there.
So I will angle that in such a way, if I can, where I can cast... I will cast Fairy Fire. I will throw my my bow outwards and envelop them in blue lights. So they have to make a dexterity. They have to make a dexterity saving throw against 13.
13. Okay, the head makes it, but the hand is now fairy fired.
Sweet.
But I think Bane,
yeah. Roll a d4 for the Bane. Was it a d4 for the Bane? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a d4.
I think wouldn't it just be the bad guy rolls with
the target rolls? The
I'll roll it if I'll roll it if you don't want it. That gets it. They are both now lit up. Yeah.
So any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see.
Hell yeah.
But you are concentration on that, so make sure you remember you're concentrating.
Absolutely. Can I give myself like a little...
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, maybe like the little...
I'll do this thing.
I can do like a little... That will help me remember it.
Yeah, anything that helps you.
But I also want to give inspiration to the Hellion as well.
All right.
So I'm going to do a little...
I love that.
Hell yeah. Was that a C?
Oh god, I'm not gonna figure out the I forget which one I hit. And then CD. I'm not gonna do that right now. It's gonna take too much time. So anyway, yeah, and that is going to. I'm just gonna get closer to Comet, and that's gonna end my turn. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Silas.
All right. He's just gonna go. All right, and take his maul in hand and go. Excuse me, and try to get past Adelaide.
Yeah, you can like. There's like foreground and background you could be standing in. So
I am now Adelaide.
2.5D.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna give this boy a hearty smack.
All right, wallop him. That'll get him.
And I'm going to pump a smite into this if I can.
Smart. Oof,
And is this undead? I'm assuming it's undead.
It definitely should be, but your extra damage to an undead doesn't seem to go off.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Which is confusing.
It's actually a bunch of the meat men
8.
with lots of strings.
I knew it! It's a bone elemental!
Bonemental? Is that your... Oh, that was your rump.
Mm-hmm. And next to Adelaide, I'll... Yeah, it's worth it. I'll reach my hand out back to her and kind of like touch her right on the center of her back, and this kind of soft yellow light will cover her entire body as I cast Shield of Faith on her. Bonus action. And there goes all of my spell slots.
I'm also out of spell slots.
Ooh.
So yeah, for Eldritch, there's Shield of Faith.
Nice. Yeah, so you have +2 AC for the foreseeable future. Adelaide? Hellion, you're up and with inspiration.
Yeah, so I have a question.
Yep.
About pistols. They are, I have it written on here as a light weapon, and I'm guessing they count as one-handed, correct?
From my knowledge, yes.
Okay. I'm just asking because I want to know if I can make an attack with a pistol and with my scimitar in the other hand.
Yeah, if the pistol's in your main hand, I would think so.
Okay, so I'm going to use a pistol shot on the head, and then try to smack the hand with the scimitar.
All right.
You have advantage.
So let's see.
Yeah, you have advantage on both.
Oh, that's right. Let me toggle that. Thank you. 17.
Yeah.
For 7 piercing.
Shoo.
And then for the scimitar, that's a hit. And I'm just going to roll a d6. 4 slashing on the hand here.
Yowza.
Yeah, that was action and bonus, so I am done for the turn.
Nice. That means it is Headman's turn.
Headman!
Remember, if he makes an attack roll, he rolls the d4 and subtracts it.
Yeah. he now kind of turns again towards you, the Hellion, who just shot him, and this time its eyes flash blue as it makes a shot at you.
No!
50, that'll, yeah. 16 will
Please,
get you.
anything but cold damage.
And, where am I? I'm screwed up so far. As you take 2 cold damage.
Oh.
As it,
Wait, what did it roll to hit?
Yeah, hang on. It rolled a 17 to roll 16, so it still has a chance if it rolls a 1. It still gets you for a 2.
It still gets me. Alright.
And then it kind of swings around.
Man, I really should have put mage armor on.
Probably. It's going to try the same shot at Viridian, rolling a 19. Take away
AC.
Take away 2.
17.
17? Yeah, that still gets you.
No!
Giving you a bit of a chilled blast for 8 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
As it resets its head in the middle of the top of the room. As it shakes and roars a little.
Is it blinking red though? Are we getting close to like low health?
You're not sure. You can't see any blinking. This hand raises itself up, allowing you both attacks of opportunities.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
That ruined my turn. Okay.
With advantage.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I also
advantage?
have
Because it's
Fairy
blue.
fire.
I casted Fairy Fire on the hand and the head. On the right hand of the head.
So I have Warcaster, which would let me cast a spell instead of an attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Booming Blade.
Alright.
So that I just have to, if I can just hit with a scimitar. Okay.
That'll hit it.
So it's gonna take damage from the scimitar and an extra D8 as it moves away.
It definitely will.
And
So
then Viridian,
9 slashing.
I think
and-
you also get sneak attack damage as well, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not on reactions.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not on
You can sneak
reactions,
attack
really.
once per turn.
Interesting. I don't play rogues.
Yeah.
So 9 slashing and 4 thunder.
For thunder. You knock all but like its middle finger and thumb off, so it can still flip you off. And then it's going to come crashing
rude.
down on top of Viridian. Just cockshonk.
Oh gosh.
That looks so good when you do that in roll 20. It's got that sort of ease in, ease out motion.
Yeah, you needed a 4. That clonks down on you, Viridian, for... What's this?
At least you're raging.
For
Yeah,
9
is this
points of
bludgeoning
bludgeoning.
damage?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, then that is. Do you round up or down?
Down.
All right. So that's 4. I've been perpetually getting halved this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But it is your turn now, Viridian, as this hand is kind of just clasped on top of you.
All right, I want to wriggle between its fingers to get on top of it.
Yeah, you make your way on top of this thing.
And then I want to stab down with both attacks.
Alright, do it.
Advantage on both.
Advantage on
And
both.
my intent is to like ride the hand.
Oh god.
So I want to stab into it and like keep the blades in so that if the hand moves, I go with it.
Yeah.
All right.
That hits. And you might want to put your second attack somewhere else, because the hand ceases to move. It like makes one last like motion. You know that
Oh, it doesn't
motion?
move anymore?
No, it kind of just slumps over the top of the thing and then kind of just falls apart.
Okay, then instead I'm like under it,
Yeah.
and then the rapier just like
through the top.
breaks
Yeah.
through, and then I cut my way up through it, and then I want to
with
jump.
perspective in this game.
I want to jump onto this one.
All right.
And then that's where the short sword attack.
Yeah, that's where the
goes.
offhand will go. Which was.
And still, I want to ride this
5
one
and
when it gets
2.
back up.
So. Alright, you have mounted the.
Yes.
The left hand. Adelaide.
Now there's suddenly a lot of people around me.
There are a lot of people around you.
Yeah.
gotta
How beat
go
up does the
shield.
hand next to me look? Missing any fingers?
It's fallen apart somewhat. The pinky is very loose, and the thumb's kind of missing the first joint.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna use my last spell slot for another chromatic orb right into the hand.
Oof.
And it's not an AoE, so no one else will get hurt.
I was about to say, like, uh-oh.
With how big it is, I'll say the close range thing won't matter, because it's like, how do you miss?
Yeah.
For a
Just
14.
punch it.
Oof.
Chromatic punch.
What damage are you choosing?
I'm going to do thunder damage.
Thunder. Alright, this thing gets absolutely raw. You blow off almost all its fingers. It's got like just that's like thumb knuckle left.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
As it does kind of shift and try to whir back into the sky, but the two of you down the bottom get attacks of opportunity.
What? Now this is pod race.
Oh, the mole hits.
Yeah, I mean, the only attack of opportunity I can do is with a dagger.
Yeah.
Wow, maul damage.
So
Oh.
take that.
Oh, that's
I'm
wicked
gonna make that up.
dagger
Like,
damage. Holy crap.
Nice.
Hell of a stab.
Is too powerful for this game.
Yeah, so like with the
did an
hammer
ultimate
and the
team attack.
stab, as it gets up to this like peak of its rise, Verdine, you do feel it starting to crumble underneath you, and you'll make a athletics or acrobatics or.
Can I try to jump onto the skull?
Yeah, you can try and jump onto the skull. Is what I'm saying.
Hell yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this reaches its precipice, and then it starts tumbling, crumbling onto the stairs as you just run and jump,
Just like this.
grabbing onto the horn.
Now everybody shoot at it.
Yeah, everyone shoot at it so it goes spinning down.
And it's like a. "Rrrr." It's Comet, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump over here,
Mm-hmm.
right next to Ra, and I'm gonna raise my hand, and you see like the pages inside of my book on my hip start glowing as I cast Frostbite.
Ooh.
So it's got to make a 14 con save throw or take 2 cold damage.
Yeah, it takes 2 cold damage.
Hell yeah!
No.
That's the killing blow. And then I'll try to see if I can make my way onto here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would be able to do that.
Yeah, you
but
can do that.
I'll try to go there.
you're like,
Okay.
people in this world have a bit more mobility when it comes to side scroll maps.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do.
Alright.
Yeah.
Flotsam.
Okay. How far can I get? Like, is it even a possibility to get up and hit this thing with a melee attack? Or I'm assuming not.
5, 15,
that's
20.
gonna work.
Yeah.
I will.
Like-
Gosh, I'm gonna hop up next to the Hellion, I guess.
You could get like there, but maybe get a tooth.
No, I'm gonna hop up to the Hellion. Just hop
Yeah.
up by her, and I'm just gonna chuck a dagger, I guess.
Alright, dagger toss.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Chuck a dagger.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a good hit.
Ooh, nice.
So, 4 piercing damage. I don't really want to use my last bardic inspiration right now. So I guess that is all I will. Guess that's all I will do. And then I'll end my turn.
Alright. Silas, dude's pretty far away.
I'm going to take a step this way and grab a javelin in a hand and kind of put myself between Adelaide and it, acting as just kind of cover, and try to huck one up there.
Let's try to launch.
But I think it's out of range, so I'm just going to do a straight roll.
Alright.
Right?
What'd you get? A 10? Yeah, sadly 10 doesn't quite get it. But 30 feet, yeah, like you can kind of get a tooth.
Is Fairy Fire still in play?
Let's try again.
You're in range for the tooth.
Fairy Fire's still up. So you can get advantage.
You get the tooth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
8
pings
piercing
the
damage.
tooth hard. That tooth comes
It
tumbling
wedges
down.
itself like in between to the teeth.
Aw, yeah.
Call me dexterity.
It's like, I don't have any floss.
I should have drank more milk.
Put it.
And then I'll stay there.
All right. Oh, don't. Now we're getting fancy with it, huh?
The Hellion.
You've got to get this thing's attention.
All right, so I see that Viridian is having such a fun time, and I'm like, that looks fun. So I'm going to give my pistol to Flotsam here, and then I'm going to run.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's a hold my pistol, and I'm going to, let's see, get there, 15 feet, and yeah, I can go,
Does he have a lightsaber?
Oh, that's the javelin.
run up here, and then run up here.
You like grab onto the
And that
javelin and
should
pull
be-
yourself up.
Swinging on it like a chandelier.
I could, oh wow, I still have like another 5 feet of movement, I think I could probably do that. I can reach it from here though, so instead what I'd like to do is, I'm just gonna make 2 attacks.
Alright.
Come on, get up on there.
Should I make 2 attacks, or should I do a booming
Man, come on.
blade?
Ride that giant
on that
skull.
bait.
You have inspiration. You'll get up on there.
That's true, I do have inspiration.
This is famous
Okay,
last words.
hell yeah. Can you put me in front of that image so that I'm, yeah.
I'll allow you to be in front of the image.
So
Pull
I'm
yourself
gonna
up
grab
with the
onto its like
javelin,
eye
dropping
socket,
it to the floor.
and I'm gonna shove, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade, and shove my sword into its nose.
Alright.
Yeah.
Roll advantage to
So it's,
hit.
No, I'm allergic to swords.
Oh, that'll get
hell
him.
yeah. So that's 5 slashing, and then we'll wait for him to move to deal that other D8.
Oh.
That's it.
Well, he does move, but rather
Yay!
weirdly, you don't see it react to the damage
Oh.
as it kind of shifts
So-
above here. And
Oh,
its
no.
eyes light up blue again
Oh no.
as it kind of starts like whirring up in its mouth, and you could feel like the frost enveloping at this thing's mouth as it starts charging this thing up. And both Flotsam and Comet, I need you to both make dexterity saving throws.
I don't.
Should I still
you
roll the
also
damage
might
for the
need to
thunder?
roll one. No.
No thunder damage.
You
Okay.
technically didn't even need to run it
immediately
that last time.
Oof. Another 11.
Another 11.
So,
why have I lost?
It's immune to
And then-
thunder.
I gotta roll constant. We also
as
assuming you're still alive,
this
Summit, we're
shoots
gonna roll
out of its
con.
mouth a huge laser beam.
Yeah, cool. The payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Helen, you'll also have to make one if you're like near it. No, you climbed up to its eye. You're like on its nose. 11 and a 19, both great rolls. Well, great considering who has the more health, you know.
Right.
As Dieter, you take 9 points of cold damage, and Flotsam, you take half.
I'm out.
Oh God.
So
Okay, so you're the Bane on it fails.
yeah, the Bane fades.
And then I gotta roll con here in a second. Shoot, where did my... Sorry, I accidentally closed down my thing. Let me open it back up. Sorry. So it's gonna... I'm gonna save, so I'm gonna maintain concentration on Fairy Fire.
Nice.
Very good.
Very good. Viridian.
All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Okay. Am I allowed to know how this thing is looking? Like, in what shape does it
very
look?
chipped. Like it's missing a lot of its teeth. Like its other horn is completely out. Like the whole side of its head on that side is like cracked off and like laying at the floor. Even like looks like it's crumbling to pieces.
Okay, I want to stab at it with the rapier. Just the one good right hand thrust.
All right, going for the muscle.
Still
punch.
with the fairy fire.
Still with the sneak attack as well.
16 hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Oh. And then still alive, right?
Do you want it to be?
Not if I have a choice.
I would say no.
Okay, well, I'm just saying if you want to do like something cool, it could be on one. But like if they,
I was gonna say if it's still alive, I was gonna let go with my other hand and do a second stab as I fall.
We'll say that's how you do it. Yeah. How do you crumble this skull?
All right, yeah. So then, as I stab into like one of its eyes, I like swing around, letting go with the other hand, and I do like a short sword stab into the other eye, with the offhand.
Let's out like a screech of just, my eyes!
And then I just go plummeting, and I just fall to the ground.
Oh wow!
Cool
And
tuck
you
and
take
roll.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you take 4. It does slowly crumble and like slowly fall as it falls to
I'll
pieces.
hop off near Flotsam if I can.
How much bludgeoning do I take for the fall, though?
Let's say it would. Let's make it a D6. Make it, you know, all or nothing.
Is that to scale?
Well, technically, you've been like jumping up incredible heights. If you want to plummet, like,
going.
what is it? Anything past 20 feet is a D6 per 10 feet. So 3d6?
I think so, yeah.
If you fall, every 10 feet you fall is a d6.
So I think that's 4d6 I take.
Oh no.
That doesn't get reduced by rage either. That's like its own damage type.
It's not
I
bludgeoning?
thought it was bludgeoning.
No, it's
I
falling
assumed it was
damage.
bludgeoning.
It's not bludgeoning.
You might
At
not
least
want
not
to
in the
jump
book
there.
anyway.
I still do it. Too late now.
It's one of the few ways to kill a barbarian.
Well, you're definitely knocked out, but I don't think you're dead.
Actually, I go back up on 1 hit point.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Push resisted.
Well. Holy
Somebody should
moly.
get the comment.
I'm gonna try
Do a
and go
cool flip
heal.
while falling and I land awesome.
I'm gonna go try and heal Comet if I don't have any spells, but I maybe I can make a medicine check.
You can attempt a medicine.
Is it DC 10 or is it DC like their...
It's DC 10.
Okay.
In normal rules, it's DC 10 and no punishment for rolling lower.
I'm gonna push past Ra and say and toss her pistol back. and say, "Please, I could use some room." And I'm gonna try and stitch together the wounds to bring Comet not back to. I guess he's stable now.
Yeah, he'll be stable.
Stable.
Oh, nice. I didn't see the medicine check.
21. Ooh. I can't heal him.
No.
I don't know if we can if anyone else has any sort of healing magic. We could also take a short rest or something. I don't know.
You could potentially.
We can also put him on the back of the horse. There's a lot of options.
I will say, Adelaide, with your astute passive perception, as this kind of skull lands to the floor, you do see these kind of arcane tethers starting to wither away from it. And as you follow them up, and your dark vision does come in, yes, Michael, you son of a bitch, the scabs were controlling it above in the roof with magic strings. I hate you.
What? No way.
And there seems to be one in the middle among them that's wearing this, weird skull mask. And he's, looking down at you all, and, he radiates just anger.
I'm gonna firebolt his ass.
I was gonna say, how rude would it be to just immediately throw a firebolt?
Do it.
Yeah, you can definitely
Twin
both
firebolt.
shoot.
Oh wait, I don't know if I still have advantage on that one.
I don't think you, unless Adelaide shouts out, "You scoundrel," up there. I'm not sure. Well, Hellian's passive perception might not be enough to see the arcane
Yeah, I don't say
tethers.
anything. I just kind of look up and then just pull my hand back and throw fire up there. And I think it illuminates what's up there.
Yeah,
as
you'll
I
see a
hit the one with
firebolt
the
kind of
skull.
sear up and hit this smaller skull in the skull, and it looks back down, and you hear it just mutter something. That seems to be more of a language, but you're not sure what it is. It's less of an anger growl and a scream like the other ones do. But it just stares at you, Adelaide, in utter just the nerve of this woman. As they kind of all kind of scuttle into the darkness of the stalactites in the roof.
I think we should find a place to make camp in order to ensure that we can recover from our wounds.
Yes, I agree.
Let's leave. Quickly.
Yeah, let's not be in the cave anymore.
We're dragging Comet. Can we?
I whistle for Whirlwind.
Yeah, Whirlwind comes running in, kind of Tokyo drifting sideways, I guess, with how the map is.
The cave wall.
He's crawling.
A horrifying.
Though with where you are, Viridian, you can see that the if I can get the polygon reveal, the other side of the cave seems to be just there.
Is there any for me to put Comet on Whirlwind? Just
He's
sling him
up
over the
on
back,
a
or
higher,
is he too big?
he's a higher, you know what Whirlwind's done before. He could probably carry him at half speed.
Is there any sort of situation where I could hop up, put down my grappling hook, and then tie him to the rope and lower him down?
Yeah. Feasibly, you can use a winch system to try and leverage him down on top of.
Only he wasn't the
Kind
biggest boy.
Yeah, if he
Turn to
wasn't
the Hellion.
biggest bad.
Give me a hand.
With a combined strength check of you all, you could potentially lower big man onto the horse.
I'm technically still raging.
So technically still angry.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, alright. So with Silas and you kind of just very slowly just craning him down on top of Whirlwind. Comet, you're kind of just laying belly over the side of this horse.
Alright.
Let's leave the cave as fast
Yeah,
as possible.
I don't envy the
please.
headache you're gonna have getting off of that.
Ooh.
I would also like to
First
motion
time.
for a short rest at least, if that is possible. I don't know if that will bring that comment.
Before you all wander off, though,
Can you slide? I guess he can put himself on the back of the horse.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
I can't move the horse, but I can move myself.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a teamwork between you and me.
Team exercise.
I suppose, Adelaide, since you were there while everyone was doing that, you see kind of emanating from inside the skull's skull this kind of glowing thing kind of emerges from out of where its mouth would be.
We can make special weapons out of its soul.
And it is some sort of little item you can grab if you so wish to grab it.
Yeah, grab it.
You grab it.
Gimme.
You now have in your possession the Bone Giant's Essence.
Oh.
Which I did not write down what it does on its sheet. I will update that for next time, but for now, you have that in essence form. It is just a thing you have in the ether now. Don't worry about it. And as you all leave this cave, you do come across the rather steep, winding path that seems to lead up into some foliage above you.
Oh, gosh.
And it seems to then whirl around again into some more stable pathway further east.
I still think we should try and, before we head up, let me assume character. I think before we continue on our journey, we should attempt to rest and tend to our wounded so that we have enough energy and are adequately prepared to go forward.
I agree. Also, I don't want to rest in the cave with the bone guy and the meat men. So maybe we should find a better place for that.
Over the
Great
crest.
band name.
I kind of point up at the hill. Then we can rest.
I went all the way.
I have Flotsam just
walking
like
animation,
scrambles up the side.
Yeah, I go
Get me
straight,
outta
and
here!
the horse just goes up.
I didn't prepare my walking animation to go up the hill.
So, all of you who wish to take a short rest can, if you're going to just hold up on top of this kind
That'll
of
be
cliff
me.
edge and...
And
What'll
I
it do?
want to hold on because there's something I got for that.
Oh, Song of Rest, yeah.
Playing a song?
Song of Rest.
Comment, you also
I'm gonna play
wake up
play
during
a
this.
song. So everyone who's taking at least one hit die gets an additional 1d6.
Sweet.
Okay.
Do you roll the d6 or do we?
It just says each creature regains an extra 1d6 hit points. So
It's
I
up
guess
to you or the DM, I guess.
Do you want to roll the d6 and everyone gets the same d6, or would you prefer everyone to roll their own d6s?
I could.
Knowing my luck, I'd like you to roll it, but it's whatever.
I reckon it's it's the bard's ability, so I feel like it should be the bard's roll.
11. I'll roll it. Yeah. Roll. Just 1d6.
So everyone gets back to.
+2. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get 12.
Perfect.
Oh, I am almost all the way back up. Yeah, and I play a song. Do you want me to play a song?
If you want to play us a song, please.
As we
Play us a
also,
song.
before I play the song, how much longer are we planning on going?
We will be going like one more scene after you guys rest.
I'll make this quick. this is on, but pretend this is on a violin.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the song that we would, our friend Comet would most like from in the short time that I've come to know him.
Aww.
Come over the hills, my bonny Irishness. Come over the hills to my darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow. And I'll be your true love forever.
Ooh.
That's beautiful, man.
So
there's going to be a compilation by the end of this series with
Exactly.
just your songs, and it's going to be amazing.
You see Comet kind of like, you hit a nerve with Comet, or you hit something in him, so he's kind of like tearing up a bit.
As he comes to life.
Yeah. I wake up to that song and I'm like,
The song it breathes life back into him.
honestly, yeah, I went up to full health, so like, thanks.
We will say, as that song is playing, you guys are kind of making your way further eastward, and very shortly, like a 5 to 10 minute walk and rest, you come across a more well-guarded area where you assume you're meant to get to.
Before we go, can I turn to Comet and say, "Are you all right? You feeling better?"
Yeah, I think I think that's good. I think I'm doing much. How are you?
I interrupt him and I say, "Good, then you can walk." And I kind of like gesture for him to get off the horse.
Oh, I'm sorry, Whirlwind. I didn't know I was bothering you, and I'll get off.
He gives a look as if it's saying, "It's 11."
I also wanted to add, because I get the chance to do this, when Flotsam sings, he sings with a passion, a tenor that is uncharacteristic of his usual deadpan voice.
Does it sound like his voice though, or is it like a recorded?
It's not recorded, but it's so different and full of emotion that it doesn't sound like it. I guess it doesn't sound like his voice.
Okay,
almost.
Very good mimicry.
Verdian gives a look like this. This would be a welcome addition to a crew.
It's like definitely a like his voice. Like the voice itself doesn't change. Like the pitch and tenor. It's not like a recording. But it's starkly uncharacteristic of the way that he has been just talking.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
Well, as you travel eastward, you arrive at a much more well-guarded area. As I drag everyone over.
Woo.
This kind of hastily made palisade wall seems to be encircling a place of life among this place you've been in so far. As you approach, though, the two guards at the gate are kind of just like sitting on chairs. Well, they are now. And they barely even like acknowledge you as they kind of just like kicking the dirt at their feet. And you all walk into the mercenaries' hamlet, which is where we will end the first session of Antumbra.
Yay!
Woo!
Holy moly!
Man, that was something.
That was a thing and a half.
Are we still live?
We are still live. We will probably be live for like a couple of minutes until we close out, but
that was a lot of fun.
Switch back to the BRB screen, except remove the BRB and just nothing.
Like, done.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, we already had 2 downs, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is going great.
yeah.
Going well.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot
man.
less stress on the back now that we've gotten started. That's thank God we're started.
Thank God we got started. At least no one died.
At least no one died.
Drake.
At least no one is dead.
Came close though.
Very true.
Oh man.
And,
like,
I'm glad to see that my luck turned around.
Yeah.
Like it started out pretty like, is this just gonna be every session? Me trying to do things and not being able to do anything. And then at the end it's like, actually
much better scimitar lady than fire lady.
Yeah.
at the moment, yeah.
We have our fire lady.
it's gonna be a competition.
Yeah, that'll be
No.
our rivalry. That's what we fight out. You betray me because I'm
No.
a better fire lady.
Oh no.
No way.
Company.
If anything, I'm just gonna pester you until you join my crew.
I feel like I'm upset that Dieter, who's one of the most like friendly people in the world, has come in and played a character who is probably the most lovely character I have ever seen. I want to give him a hug. I love him so much.
Aw.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
absolutely
enjoyed
no one has died yet. It's fine.
By the way, in my notes I have Adelaide writes in double cursive.
No, it's triple cursive.
Yeah, it's technically triple.
cursive. Okay, I gotta update my notes.
Yeah, cursive ×3.
Yeah.
It's like a filter you put the like the print through, and then it slowly makes it more and more illegible.
Yeah.
It's like copying a copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to go.
Yeah.
Sorry to be the first one to do so. Shane, like, exasperated, like, sighed.
No, I was stretching.
Yeah. After every session, man, oh man, the breath of
Cheeky, we level up, right?
Yes, actually, you do.
Yeah,
Wait, thank you for reminding me.
Do we apply it immediately, or is it after a long rest?
It'll be when you arrive into town, you are level 3.
I was just kidding, but
No,
this is
I
awesome.
actually did mean to.
And we also get a super cool uncommon item, right? That happens too, or?
Yeah, you
and
get
a bonus feat, right?
Yeah, an extra bonus feat. Everyone choose a companion.
+2 to our main stat, yeah?
I think it's only fair that every single one of us gets our own horse. I think that's
everyone can now make a
horse. That's
henchman.
not fair.
Yeah.
Horse.
I paid 75 gold for the horse.
Yeah, he actually bought it with the money he rolled.
I love that Flotsam was just like, yeah, why do we have the horse? And I think like probably out of game you're like, because I paid a lot of money for it.
Yeah, Dinara just said cubic cursive.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Wait, also, does my horse level up?
Well, like he'll gain at least
yeah.
a bit of health, because like so we won't get
Yeah.
one shot by later level things.
Oh.
I was
rolling
waiting.
right now.
I was waiting so bad for you to say that the horse needed help getting down the ledge. I was going to cast Bardic Inspiration on that horse right quick and just ruin that boss battle for us.
No, hopefully next session will be a lot more character intensive. A lot of NPCs for you to meet in this place.
Yay.
Fel, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of these portraits.
Yeah, some of these boys. Excited for you to meet them.
I will. I'm also noticing that there is a dog, so dog confirmed.
There is a dog.
We will let you all know if you can pet the pupper.
Yeah, well, join us next
That'll be
time to
an
see if
update.
you can pet the pupper.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys.
Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
It was
Yeah.
great having you, yeah.
Good night, everybody.
You can
Good night.
catch old mate Fel at his YouTube and all his other stuff at his name. Fel the Lab. Be sure to
Fell the
give him a
lab.
follow and stuff. Same for everyone else.
Oh,
They're just
man.
still here.
Yeah, well, I don't have anywhere to go.
Neither, honestly.
I actually don't have a house anymore. Can I crash here?
You can crash on the stream, yeah, that's fine.
I'll just crash here.
Crash on the stream. Hang on.
I got big plans tonight. I gotta finish my animation tonight.
Yeah, you're like nearly done. Like,
I got one scene left and I'm done.
and then all like the audio
Very
mixing, but
excited.
that's like nothing.
Oh, was this for your level up?
Yeah, Cheeky, what's the ruling on a 1?
Just
happens?
you take average.
Oh, okay.
We got safety
sweet,
nets in
yeah.
place. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I got a 2.
I will.
Shane doing that.
Everyone-
Yeah,
Dude.
so I'll take average.
Everyone's getting that average.
Oh boy.
I rolled in person, but I got a 5 out of 6, so that's pretty good.
I'll trust it.
Nice.
Oh, that is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got 7 more hit points.
Oh,
I've got
hell yeah.
21 hit points.
Oh, I mean that. Yeah.
I forget what's the average for
Yeah.
It's half plus
Yeah.
1 is usually
Nice.
the average for rolls. So for 10 it would be 6 for some reason and not 5.
Yeah, D8 it's a 5, and then D6 it's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then D12 it's a 7.
Oh,
That's
I
weird.
rolled the wrong. I rolled the wrong die.
You
Because
fool.
I leveled up in the wrong class. I gotta roll a different die. my B. Yeah.
Cheeky.
Sweet.
It's literally the same as the average for a D10. So, but I'll take it.
Do you have no con bonus?
I do have a con bonus. I have a big con bonus. I have 32 hit points. Which is pretty
me
good
too.
for
32 gang.
Hey,
Yeah,
32 gang.
32 gang! You guys just gonna have the same health this entire
Rudy
series.
and Silas just gonna be the exact same hit points the whole time.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to show this off for solo. I'm going back into the live thing. All of you Roll20 nerds, look at this fire. Look at this fire, my dude.
Denim, have you seen this?
I
love
did. I thought
fire.
my screen was on fire. It looked so real.
Look at that. You can use GIFs.
Between this, the coach background,
Yeah.
and then the 2D battle, I think it's a matter of time before we're on the Roll20 stream.
Right? Oh, dude, I don't
The
know
official-
if any of you noticed it, but the Weed Knight did make a cameo.
I saw it.
He
You
snuck.
can't hide from me,
He
Cheeky.
snuck.
He's stuck.
Oh,
Who?
I didn't see it.
The Weed Knight.
no.
Oh, I did not see the weed night.
I'll have to check the recording.
I'm gonna go back to the carriage just so you can.
But
Oh.
passive perception was not high enough.
Wait, was he in the... I saw that!
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea what it was!
I was going through just random, like, it was one of those random art assets that are like, you search something and it has no reason to be there. So I just dragged him out.
I when it came up, I had just missed it, and I was like,
Yeah.
was there a thing?
Yeah, it's we really shouldn't be talking about the weed night. We don't want to upset that
Yeah.
being.
Yeah.
You can't say his name too many times.
Yeah, you don't want to bring him. Like, it's like a Bloody Mary and stuff. If you say it too many times,
Yeah,
they show up.
we'll just say WK from now
Yeah.
on to kind of.
Wook.
The Waka.
Yeah.
Cool.
Holy moly! boys.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I like everyone's characters a lot.
me too.
And I don't know if you all saw, but someone made fan art already.
I know. I retweeted it.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
My phone died, so someone has to like put it on.
Can someone post in the
Discord or
Discord?
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yes.
Retweet. Oh wait, no, that's your retweet. I'm gonna
What?
retweet the original. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, by Loose Magoose.
loose my goose.
That
Brilliant
goose
name.
is loose.
The goose is loose. Oh, this is so awesome.
Ah. Man, I gotta find it. I can't see it with a retweet.
I need to have like a slideshow thing of fan art now.
Oh, they're just so good.
Is there multiple?
Yeah.
I think
well,
it's like crops of the same picture.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
but it's like different angles and such.
Yeah, it's still
I
amazing.
gotta plug my phone in so I can see this. Be right back.
That's going directly in the Antumbra fan art folder.
Heck yeah. Yeah, if any of you guys are following us on Twitter, we'll probably all retweet this so you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, please do.
They definitely captured the perfect amount of smug for Adelaide.
Yeah. And just
It's
the
very
bigness
wonderful.
of the big man.
Yeah.
So
Can somebody put a link to it real quick? I
big.
still haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, you haven't peeped it?
No, send me the link. Cheeky.
Let me try and get the. I have no idea how to link twitter.com.
I definitely love how expressive
Brilliant art
Flotsam is. Like, very, very, human-like.
Yeah,
so
you
good.
nailed Flotsam. Easy. What a bunch of handsome boys.
Oh man.
That's
Wow,
my
I'm
mind
so
right now.
excited
It's just
now and so happy. I feel invigorated.
people brought their A game. It was really great. How did my voice come out? Was it good? Was it not good?
It scared the shit out of me when you first did it. I had no idea what happened.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, is this the tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my friend Lucy.
Oh, you're right.
Thank
It
you,
is.
friend
It is Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah.
No, she did a
Holy shit.
fantastic
She
job.
actually
This is
popped into
amazing.
stream. That's awesome. No fucking way. That makes me feel great. Huh.
I've got so many different things open. I'm just like, my ADHD is kicking in, and I'm like, what do I focus
me
on first?
Also Cheeky, the 2D fight was
Right.
awesome.
That worked
That
way
was
better
so
than
much
I thought
fun.
it would.
More pixelated side scroller ones.
Jeez. That was so interesting too, because I was just like, I've never seen this.
Yeah, no, I've never seen someone try to do a 2D battle, and it totally works. I've proved it.
Proof of concept right here.
Cheeky, I'm gonna steal it a lot though, so just get ready for a
No,
little
no, please do.
I'm so
need to find a way
excited
to
for
make-
I'm so excited for more roleplay.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was very combat heavy this session. I feel like it's a lot easier to get the ball rolling with some combat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And now that you're in town, oh boy, there's a lot for you to do, a lot to see.
Are we still alive or
Yeah.
We are still alive, but we might end it out here, though, with a big thank you for everyone who showed up, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, you're the real superstars.
Honestly, the lads, all of them. I'm not a Dita, don't feed these lies.
I mean,
Don't
it was the
trust
fun
my
fact
icon.
of- Oh, by the way, patient.
Patient? Oh no! I just
Oh
got
my
it!
god.
Oh yeah!
Oh
You gotta end
my
it now.
god.
Damn.
We gotta end it now.
Yeah,
See you
cut-
guys
cut
next
straight
week.
to the cameras.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh, I just got it.
see you next week,
Bye.
everyone.
The
Holy
whole
crap.
time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.